What up, Wisco Gamer Dad? Let's get some custom lobbies in here, huh, guys? Everything's great, Evo. I forgot I had ITFK this morning, so I had to record that. Had a bunch of meetings, did some emails. Just got some games in with a couple of buddies. My buddy's kid. And I'm going to get some custom lobbies in here till 8:45. We'll do a sports show at 8:45. And I'll be live in the morning around 7 a.m., Evo. So we're chilling. What up, Brooklyn? So if you're playing tonight, guys, load up Fort. Load it up. CB Benny, what the heck? The heck am I looking at? That emo, dude. What is that? Is that an elephant? I'm assuming that's an elephant, dude.
Another one.
Wolfies, what up? TJ, good to see you, man. Wolfie, thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate you. I had a good day, Austin. I had a good day, dude. Get some custom lobbies in here, do a sports show tonight. Load it up, guys. We're going to do reload. Reload zero build. Custom lobbies. We'll wait a few minutes, get some people in here. Unban request, huh? I mean, that's a quick deny. Jimmy, this is crazy. I was just complaining a few minutes ago how you're back to being part-time and haven't seen you so long. And here you are. It's like magic. Sam Shea, I was live for 13 hours yesterday. I didn't see you once, fam. Are you kidding me? Void, we're going to hop in reload zero builds. Custom lobbies. I'll let you know the code here in a minute. Ravens or Bills? I'm probably picking the Ravens, but cheering for the Bills. Sounds good, Evo. W Uncle, dude. W Uncle. Demolish, good to see you, bro. We'll share the code here in a second, guys. Yeah, sounds good, Void. What up, Devontae? How we doing? Go live on TikTok so I was going to moderate. I don't think I'm going on TikTok tonight. I heard you made that up and wasn't live, even live. Well, I was on Twitch Rivals, Sam Shea. Thoughts? 27 can turn you on with anybody. Appreciate that, Demolish. Much love, dude. Brooklyn's loading in. Let's get it. Let's get it, brother. What up, Carmella? Rocking and rolling. What up, Hefty? What up, Peasy? Little family Fortnite Friday action. Back tomorrow. Back at it again with the white vans. Let's get it. Let's cut the bull, all right? You want this? I definitely want this. And JB wants this. Let's seal this right now. Step 1, we fire up these custom lobbies. Step 2, we drive over the custom lobbies, either in the Mercedes-Benz or the pre-owned Acura. Legend. Step 3, I dagger you on the dance floor. Just bounce, bounce, bounce. Now, all the ladies saying bounce. I love you, Give. Dang, Daniel. Back at it again with the white Vans. Rivals was awesome one sniper too. Orgy fumbled the ball on the 1 yard line for me to go win the game in overtime in the playoffs, but it was fun. It was an honor to be a part of it. Dad of 3, good to see you, dude. Who won? Who won what? We got a commanders in here. What are we doing? Where do you find customs? I'll show you here in a second. Thank you, Dad 3. Same, dude. Much love. Family's good. Oh, the fumble. That was brutal. Guac Girl, good evening. Kurt Benkert won last night. No, I've not played Marvels yet. Probably won't either. Let's get. I'll share the code now. We'll wait till we get some more people in. Reload 0 build, guys. Here's what you do. Oops. I don't even know the final placement. Matt and KC, like 12th or 11th or something like that. All right, here's what you do. You make sure you're on central servers. You go to 0 build reload. When you scroll down a little bit, it'll say custom key. The first code is all caps, Lions win. All caps. You enter it in, you hit ready up, and it'll put you in the queue. You'll see how many people are in there. All caps, Lions win. Void, never once looked at it my entire life. Very proud of that, buddy. Very against it. I see you're wearing the Courage Diddy icon skin. Weird. A bunch of people are calling him my icon skin. Custom lobbies, by the way, guys. Central servers, all caps, Lions win, 0 build, solo reload. Should be solo. Code is all caps, Lions when you type it in where it says custom key when you scroll down a little bit. We got 5 players queued up. We're up to 8. How long are you doing customs? Probably till 8:45. We have the sports show at 8:45 tonight. Excuse me. All caps, Lions win is the code. Or until people ruin it. True, Drogon. It's been more chill lately. I feel like reload is a nice balance. Make sure you're on central servers, guys. If you scroll down here, you see custom key right here. Bottom right. That's where you type in the code. And then you just ready up. We got 15 people in already. Just went live a few minutes ago. Let's get it. We'll wait to at least 30 in this first game, and then we should be full for the rest of the night. Should be chilling. 19 already. Let's rock and roll. I would say, Bobby. Rilo. Let's go, Wisco. We got 21. Do anyone? Listen to my heart go Badu. Queued up. Dude, Goof's chilling tonight. I love it. Heather, just in time, fam. The code is all caps Lions win. All caps Lions win. 0 build, reload, enter the custom key, all caps Lions win. We got 22 in here. We'll start when we get at least 30 for this first game. Make sure you're on Central servers. Make sure you put all caps. And we're rocking and rolling. Weird that Kong has no pants. Or you could argue he's fully clothed. Up to you. Thoughts? Wings tied 2-2. Let's go, Wings. What are the Pistons doing? I got the Michigan basketball game on. Sounds good, Rolf. Gives me the best ping, Wisco. Central and East are the two best for me. But I usually just do Central. 6 more, guys. 6 more, and we'll load up this first game. 5 more, and then after that, I'll be live long enough to get full lobbies. I do not play on Croatian servers. Contrary to popular belief. Bobby. 4 more people, baby. All caps Lions win. 0 build, reload. $28. Getting close to game number 1, baby. Let's go, Treasure Cat. Game's loading up now. Heather, sounds good. We'll wait for you at least. Rilo, what are your thoughts so far on the picture you sent me, dude? And yeah, you gotta get the 6s, bro. You're too into it, bro. You're too in it. You're too in it, Rilo. You gotta get the 6s or the 8s. Central server, 0 build reload. All caps, Lions win. Hop on in, ladies and gentlemen. We lost one. That's okay. We got one back. Sounds good, B-Riz. Good to see you, Drogon. Hope you're doing well, buddy. One more and we'll ready up this first game. Wait for Heather, who said she's getting in here, and B-Riz. Heather's in. All right, with 31. We'll start here. We'll just wait for B-Riz here. B-Riz booting up the PS5. We can wait for B-Riz. Keys not supported. Got to make sure it's all caps pizza. Make sure on Central servers. Go without you. All right, we'll start this first match. Good luck, everybody. Have fun. Please don't stream snipe. And we'll do another one right after. The code will change. I'll land and it was all caps Lions win for this one. The code will change after this game. I announced it for like 10 minutes. My bad, dude. Lil bro joined on the PS5. Huh, Void? What's up, brother? Look at all these friendly faces, dude. Everybody pom-pom. All right, good luck, have fun. All good, Landon, all good. We'll get in the next one. Custom lobbies, Zerk. Good to see you, dude. I usually do demolish, but the good thing is I'm good at the game now, so even if I get stream sniped, I usually kill them. Something I couldn't say in the past. Oh yeah, Nick. Listen, right? Ty's at a point where he can play with it. Whatever game he wants to play on stream is the game he should play on stream. You know what I mean? He doesn't know anybody anything. It's good to see him having fun. I don't watch the content, but glad he's having fun. He hasn't said hi to me in 2 weeks. Hasn't read my resub in 2 months. But he's having fun, dude. Bro, you ain't get me like that, camping like that. Come on now. You're gonna have to hit me harder, brother. Oh, there's no... I don't have any money. Lion skin just waiting in my house, huh? That's crazy, bro. How much health did that guy have? What up, Aguna Matata? Regards. Yeah, you've been after me all game, Mr. Yoded. I gotta sneeze, chat. Oh my gosh. Excuse me, that was disgusting. Dude, look at this loot. My goodness. Hazy with a tier 2, 44 months. Says, what did I do to deserve a night stream, brother? Let's go. I got fried. Friendly stream sniping customs is crazy. Who's this? Appreciate the tier 2, man. All love, Hazy. We got a Chiefs Kingdom in the chat, huh? I'm surprised Esop's didn't hit me with the 1-2 goldfish, brother. A little bit of juice is good. Got you on the panic swim? Oh my gosh, that was you, Heather? No. Tough dancing out here, Goof. A little easier on when the map was bigger, right? All right, whoever that was, why is your username banned? Can I not be a good influence on you? We can't have Bearded Blevins community members out here with banned usernames. What's going on? What's the deal with that? Two hugs, Goof? I love that, dude. Joe! Joe, I'm sorry. Dude. The mammoth is nasty. Oh, I went the wrong way. Not right when reboots disable. Not right when they disable. Dude's one, I could have fought him. Wow, I just fried that entire lobby and then I die like that. The mammoth pistol is the most fun gun in the game, in my opinion, at the moment. Benny somehow living out there with 30 HP. The 36er. Oh, bro, the DMR is after him. I love how Benny always knows when customs are, dude. Never misses customs. I love it. Do you have a favorite cuss word? I mean, it's not, you know, not really. I like to, you know, you know. The one I say on stream is probably my favorite one, dude. I like to, you know, if someone's trolling me, Packer fans or something like that, I like to say that their team's ass. You know what I mean? Like, that's fun. Oh, gosh. What up, Salsa Man? Sniff with the 12 Prime sub. Appreciate you, Smith. 4 months in a row, by the way. Ban them. Get them out. Oh, man. Your boy ZB is in shambles here. Little 1v1 situation. A couple of Chiefs fans in here tonight. Mr. Nut with the win there. GG's. No builds tonight, G-Mate. All right, the next code. Good game. All caps, go blue. All caps, go blue. Make sure on 0 build, central servers, reload. All caps, go blue. Hop on in. Pull up this Michigan game, bro. They're down 1 somehow to Minnesota. I know, that's why I do it, goof. That's why I do it. Good news, bad news. Good news, I'm in. Bad news, my boy got also were cooked. What does that mean? You type the code in right here, guys. You scroll down. Custom key right here. Click it. Type in all caps, go blue. Ready up. When we get 40, I'm hitting start. I know, Joe. I got Memphis winning too. I win a huge parlay if Memphis wins, but it's not looking good. The code is all caps, go blue. Got 11 more slots. When it gets above 41, I don't know who it kicks out. I don't know how it works, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. I turned the Memphis game off, put the Michigan game on. Put the Memphis one on if Michigan wins. Also, it'd be nice if the Winnipeg Jets would step up. Lightning took the lead 3-2. Love that. Predators up 1-0. Stars are tied. I mean, that parlay is looking juicy if it hits. A juicer McGuicer, you might say. Let's go blue. Let's get blue first, and then Memphis can go on a little run here. How about those Capitals, baby? How about them, dude? 5 more, and we start it up. "4-2 Red Wings, baby. How about them Red Wings? Is Smurf playing tonight? I haven't seen him yet. Michigan with a turnover. Beating them Panthers right now, dude. 4-2. Oh, my goodness. On the road, too? Come on, Detroit. If Michigan's going to win in the March Madness, bro, they got to get rid of these turnovers, dude, every week. So many turnovers. All caps, go blue, guys. 0 build, custom, central servers. 2 7-footers couldn't grab the defensive rebound there. I will, Goof. I'm kind of switching between college basketball first, and I'll put the Wings and Pistons on. How are the Pistons doing, dude? Pistons got a tough one tonight. They're down 10. That's brutal. Dang. Michigan down 3. Plenty of time. Danny Wolf for 3. Oh, Danny Wolf for 3. 7-footer, baby. Guys, 2 more. Zero Build Customs. Absolutely, Fossfizer. I love the Pistons young team right now. All right, we got 40. I'm ready. We're going. You can get into the next one. Boo, B-Riz, it was brutal, man. That fumble was so brutal. If I went left, it's a tutty, too. I should have gone left instead of right. Hopefully, Joe. I'm going to hide my screen until I land here. Dude, 185 viewers on a late Thursday night while Ty's on? Are you kidding me, Chad? Are we relevant? What? Hey, are we full time? All right, Michigan down 2. 2.5 minutes to go. Get on with B-Harp? Dude, I love B-Harp. I got sports show tonight, or I would. Sports show tonight in an hour. Go Lions, baby. Waffle, that's so brutal. That happens to me sometimes in the regular game. I don't understand it. Michigan ties it up. We making it somewhere. What does that mean? Adam, what does that mean? I don't get it. I want to understand your message, but I don't. Old Detroit meme. Oh, okay. My bad. I should know it then. What the heck? Fake fan over here. Can't have it in Detroit, dude. You want nice things? Gotta work for it, baby. And that's what Detroit teams are doing right now, man. They're putting the work in. I love to see it. Oh, we got a little fella right here, dude. Look at this little fella. Man, me and B-Fits trading there is crazy, bro. GG there, Traylon. Show me what else you got, brother. You're better than Tyler at what? Not Fortnite, but we got decent at reload here. A lot of people by me in the zone, man. What's going on there? Michigan with the ball, tie game. Michigan up 2. Chat, you're not allowed to cancel me for what I'm about to say. No canceling me here. I take a lot of pride in being a really good cook. Memphis only down 2. Let's go, dude. That's massive. You guys know I take pride in how I cook. I'm a very good chef. I like to saute a lot of meat. It's just one of the best ways to cook it if you're not smoking the meat. Tonight, just for fun, just to try it out, test it out for my wife so she can feel more comfortable with it. I cooked my chicken breast in an air fryer. And let me tell you, dude, legitimately delicious. A decent sear. A decent sear on them. Nice and juicy. I mean, dude. GG's there, B-Fits. You got me. It was good. It was good. 22 minutes at 400. There were thick breasts. Good stuff, man. Definitely a decent alternative to sauteing, pan frying. Not yet, Dank. Not yet. The heck's going on in this Minnesota game, dude? What, like the second review in a row? American Rogue. Wow. Nice kill by Caleb here. That was the plan, dude. I forgot I had a film for Is This for Kids? So I had a podcast film all morning. That's my bad. I'll be live for a massive stream tomorrow, dude. Massive. 8:45, Toxic. We got a good show tonight. We got some fun stuff. I have some questions for Chris and Ty that are going to be hilarious for them to answer. Obviously, we'll get into the games. We'll cook some parlays. Yep, 8:45. So about 45 more minutes. So we'll start the sports show. We'll probably go till about 10. 10:15. What else, Pizza Slice? What else, dude? Michigan down 1, 40 seconds. I don't know if they call the foul here or what, or is Golden shooting free throws? Looks like it. You would, Toxic. Fits your name well there, brother. Oh, man, Golden got hit in the nuts. Gotta call a timeout, dude. Let those things drop. Row 7. Have fun, dude. You're going to love it. It's such a great experience. Lions are going to kill them, too. Can't wait. Memphis down 5. 4 minutes to go. Plenty of time. You like baklava? Yeah, it's good. Couple of ladies out on the town. Toxic. I like it, dude. Saturday night in the D. Oh, man. Haguna Matata out here. Frying. Michigan misses the free throw. Down 1, 35 seconds. Hakuna Matata got the laser gun. Little Fox gets the kill here. Pope, I've got Michigan and Memphis left. I had Maine, Delaware, Florida Gulf Coast. Those all hit. Michigan, Memphis, North Dakota State, and Nebraska. We'll see. Need Memphis and Michigan to step up here, dude. Michigan's going to be on defense. Hey, Big Daddy Edition, I appreciate that, man, more than you know. Lars Farva, we should be going to the Super Bowl, bro. Lions are the best team in the NFC. It's not really that close. But listen, man, any given Sunday, you know, got to be ready. Just got to play smart. I think the Lions are going to handle the Commanders. I actually am willing to give up the 9 points, 9.5. I think Lions win like 35-20, 35-21, something like that. I think they're going to give Jay Daniels fits. And again, Daniels is not going to be able to... He's not going to be able to run the offense the way he did in Tampa. He's not going to be able to change the play at the line. He's not going to be able to run the hurry up without hand motions. It's just going to be way too loud, dude. So I think they'll be ready for that. Obviously, they know that. They're not stupid. Right? They're not going to... I don't think they're going to try to have Jay Daniels do that again. But Little Fox got the moves here, dude. I like it. I like it. Memphis within 3. Come on, Joe. We got Michigan though here, dude. Down 1. 36 seconds left. Minnesota ball. Dude, love the play there from Smokes. Didn't have enough health. And the user, man, with the band name. Oh, that's our ball. That's Michigan ball. Heck yeah, dude. Michigan got the ball. Little turnover. Get the ball to Danny Wolf. Let him work some magic. Get him in there. Danny Wolf for 3. Danny Wolf for 3. Danny Wolf, the 7-footer, hits 2 massive threes within the last minute and a half. You can't stop this kid, bro. My goodness, Danny Wolf. I think Patrick's gonna score a tutty goof this week. turnover machine? Yeah, Peter. He also averages like a double-double, a triple-double all the time. And he's a great passer. He does turn the ball over a little bit too much, but his first year in a big program, he was at Yale last year. He's only going to get better, bro. He's got 19 points tonight, 7 boards. We got 5 left here, bro. Benny's still in. Here comes some third parties. Ain't no party like a third party. Are they down 5 again, Pope? Yeah, they're not stopping Temple at all tonight. Down 5 again, huh? It really is, Smurf. All right, we got Jay Frosty and Mr. Draws here. Good shots from Mr. Draws. Did he win the last one too? Is that 2 wins for this guy? Got a Nick A30 fan. It's hard to find, Traylon, but it's in the game. All right, guys, we got time for another one, maybe 2 more actually. Make sure you go reload 0 build. Make sure you scroll down custom key. All caps bearded. All caps bearded. 0 build reload. Minnesota gets another free throw here. All caps bearded. Reload 0 build. Dawson Garcia makes both free throws. Michigan ball, 7 seconds to go. Timeout, Michigan.
Another one.
We got Sarah Dominique with the Prime sub for 10 months. Appreciate you, Sarah. Thank you, thank you. The code is all caps bearded. He did, Goof. Big fan of win streaks, by the way, Goof. As soon as we get 40, I'll start it up, all caps. Make sure on central servers. Thank you, Drogon. To Brink, it would lose to almost anybody in the league, Goof. Oh, the Rams are very good, Trayvon. Love that rider. Yes, you are, Moji. If you can get in, get in. All right, 5 seconds for Michigan here. 4, 3, 2. He drives it all the way. Chucks it up. Overtime. All right, we'll put the Memphis game on here as that one comes to a close. Michigan's going to overtime with Minnesota. Wings up 4-2 is bringing me joy tonight, dude. We got 7 slots left, guys. All caps, bearded. Void. You're a goober, dude. Where'd that Memphis game go? Don't make me type it in. I guess Michigan's already in overtime, so let's keep that on. Minnesota for 3. Hits it. 4 more, guys. All caps, bearded. Sports show starts here in about 40 minutes. Michigan has it within 1. Memphis within 4, 2.5 minutes. Plenty of time. Come on, Memphis. One time, bro. One time for the one time. Guys, we got 3 spots left here. NA Central, 0 build, all caps, bearded. Nah, it's a 2-way street, boy. You know I love you, dude. Another big dunk from the big fella. Michigan down 1. All caps, bearded, guys. 0 build, Central, reload. Commanders, Caleb. Unless CJ Stroud gets his head out of his... I'll start it here in 30 seconds, guys. Michigan with a chance to go take the lead here. Down 1. Minnesota ball. Pistons down 6. They came back. All caps, bearded, guys. Good luck. Have fun. Let's play some defense here, Michigan. Nice little shot. I don't know why Danny fell for that 3-point fake. He wasn't shooting that ball. Cleveland's down 30. Cleveland's down 36? To who? Are they playing the Thunder? Temple scores up 6, minute 46 left. That's it's gonna be tough to come back from. Gonna be tough for Memphis here. Tough sledding. First free throw is good for your boy Danny Wolf. Three chains, that felt on purpose, brother. I'm just saying. Excuse me. I'm out here coughing all over you guys. Some free throws for Michigan. Who hides behind a tree that long, dude? Hakuna Matata means business, bro. Noonan. Michigan tie game. Minnesota ball. Doesn't really, I mean, I care because it's Michigan, but doesn't really matter because Memphis is selling. And Minnesota scores. All right, I just got fried. Little Fox has a heist, bro. GG's. Did the Winnipeg Jets just put one in? No, they got a penalty, though. Little power play. Come on, Winnipeg. Bro, I can't believe Memphis is going to sell this sick parlay I had. Come on, Memphis. What are we doing, bro? The Wizards are also coming back against the Suns. No. Yo, are they teaming? Hey, Void, you tell I'm literally gonna ban you if they don't stop teaming right now. Tell your brother to knock it off. I will literally ban you from the chat. That is so dumb. Hey, Void, I'm serious, bro. That is like wildly toxic, dude. I know you're listening. Yeah, it seems like you knew where I was. 3 chains. Winnipeg scores. Love that. And the Ducks tie it up. Come on, Lightning. What are we doing? Minnesota hits a miracle 3-pointer to win the game. Wow. Good for Minnesota. That's crazy. Hopefully not the same people, Heather. That kid had a heck of a game, dude, from Minnesota. I mean, listen, Void's listening, so we'll see what his excuse is, but he better not do it again or he's literally banned for life. No, I got no patience for that, dude. What up, E-Riz? What's up, dog? What up, Ronan? All right, I got the Pistons game on now. Yeah, clutch, 100%, dude. They had a big lead too, up like what, 10 and a half or something like that, was it? Or did they give up that run before the half? Yeah, Jarek, I'm already talking to him. If Tobias gets one more assist, I'll get 5 subs. Pistons down 9 now. Yes, I did, dude. Nukem. We're chilling. Cade should have just took that shot. A lot of camping happening here at the end. What up, Shane? Good to see you, dude. One hug only, goof, huh? Yeah, he's always the hot dog, brother. Dude, Lil Fox, man, got that gun back and it was over for the people. GG's, Mr. Fox. I don't have time for squads, guys. Don't have time. We'll do one more. We're gonna ready up real quick. The code is gonna be all caps. Sports show. All caps. Sports show. I mean, just tell them not to do it, Void. You can walk away. Shoot them next time. People put this in their calendar, bro, for months, man. The last thing they want to do is get cheated on, especially with people in the chat who are active members of the community. All cap sports show. Central servers, baby. Zero build reload. 2 S's there, B-Riz. Drogon's got it right. Pacers are a good team, dude. Cade's talking to him about something. A little trash talk happening. I love that the Pistons have some fight. Let's go, Heather. You got this. All right. I got the wings on now. Wings up 4-2, 4 minutes to go. Dude, on the road against the Panthers. You'll love to see it. All cap sports show, guys. Here's hoping the Lightning can win at home. What are they doing? Blackhawks tied against the Predators. A lot of 1-1 games here. All right, guys. 30 seconds. We're readying up. All cap sports show. Zero build central. Zero build reload. Love that, Matt and KC. Yes, you do, Heather. All right, y'all. Ready up. Have fun. Good luck. Sports show starts in about 15 minutes. Thank you, Demolish. Much love, dude. Let's get it. Goof, I don't love that the Panthers have had way more time in the offensive zone tonight. I mean, a win's a win, but that's not a winning formula. Hey, it means the world, Demolish. Thank you, dude. We're honored that people love it so much. Waffle. It's not fun, Doug. Prayers for you and the community, dude. One of the worst things. Oh yeah, dude. Customs brings out the sweats, brother. Anonymous Bills fan, huh? Lil Fox, you're always around me, dude. You know what I mean? No sus, just saying. Yeah, Ticken's a beast, Special K. I said no sus. I know you're not, dude. I know. All right, copy. Let's get this. I needed to die anyway here. I got to get my sports show stuff set up. Wings up 5-2, baby. Yeah, it was wild, Flossfizer. Peter Glazer, he's had multiple games this season where he's had one catch, so I'm not too worried. You just can't let him beat you deep, dude, so the safeties will be on him. I don't think he changes it, Matt and KC. Sorry, guys. I'm just making sure I'm ready for the sports show here. Ghetto Smurf, the winner. Congratulations, Tyler. GG's, dude. GG's, brother. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Use the restroom and get the sports show going. Yo. What
What are you in your kitchen?
are you talking about?
I don't know. It sounds really noisy.
Can you? Is it okay now, or is it not the right mic?
You just sounds like you're in your car.
That's got to be the wrong.
Where's Tyler? Do they have clocks in Florida?
Is that better? Is that better?
What's up, Carson? It's a little quieter.
Go, 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 go. What's up, dude?
Ty, how do I
John,
sound to
that
you?
Mike, whatever that is going on in the background, and he's just
How about now?
Yeah, that's what I said, Ty.
How about now? Is that way better?
A little bit
I don't
better,
know.
but you're quiet. You're quiet now.
I don't know what that is, JB. Where is he?
Yeah, where are you? Where's your
Dude, I'm
camera?
right here, dude. Like,
Oh, it's so much better.
is it
What
better?
was that?
Yeah, it's much
Is that
better.
your
bro.
laundry?
No, dude. I have a fan. I think it was just the wrong. I think I had the wrong mic hooked up.
Huh.
On my Discord. I don't know. Something happened in
Chris,
Discord.
Chris, yours even worse.
Chris,
My
yeah,
what is worse?
yeah, Chris, you're not talking into the mic.
Chris, you're on the wrong mic.
Yeah, in your Discord settings.
Dude, I haven't changed my Discord settings in months.
Yeah, no, I think it's just all messed up.
Ow!
Let me get my stuff. Let me get my stuff ready here, guys. I'm just muting all my alerts and.
Baby, I'm praying on you tonight.
And then let me grab the.
John, is that better?
Yeah, way better.
All right. Oh, what's up, Gear Bear?
Oh,
Let me pull up the
All right, sounds
new
good, Andre.
logo here.
Guys, I went in for today's show.
oh, I'm pumped, bro.
Dude, I'm
pumped.
excited too.
Hey, boys, I got some. I'm so jacked for my segment. You guys don't even understand.
Bro, I can't.
Dude, this
I-
whole
I-
this
that
whole
was for
show is
you.
your segment, brother. This whole show is your segment.
What's
Oh,
that?
I
What's
know,
that
right?
supposed to mean?
I think you know exactly what it means.
I
John.
don't. I want to know what it means. That's why I asked.
I mean, I had to go back and relook
Andre,
at the
give me.
show notes. I had to relook at the show notes when Tyler sent that text because I was like, what is he talking about? Every bit of the show is our segment. And then I got what he was talking about.
Got you.
I am not doing the coach segment. I'm going to tell you that right now. You guys can. I'll sit here. I'll
Do you guys like the Sonic?
That's fine,
Do
dude.
you guys like this?
That's
like
fine.
the Sonic GIF I sent in the group chat?
I did.
I didn't see it. I've been live. Oh, let me just upload this so we can do our ad read here in a little bit, and then I'm ready to go.
Oh.
Sources. We got the new one, Chris. You got it? Bet 5, get 200.
Oh, you already know I have it, but my stream can't hear me, so one sec.
Yeah, all right, I got it. While John's figuring this out, I'm just gonna go and give Jess a smooch.
Give her 2, Ty. Give her 2 smooches.
Oh,
Sorry
yeah.
about that, guys. My whole mic, the Shure mic just must have disconnected, but we're good. I got it back.
It's okay.
You should be good now, Husker. Thanks, Husker. Ooh, I got an invite to collab from Andre.
Ooh, I did not, dude. Oh, I did. Oh, he canceled it. He's gonna have to resend that to me. I'm getting canceled, brother. All right, it's
Okay, I should be good now.
go time, baby. Put that down. All right, sick, dude.
You ready?
Yep.
Dude, how you feeling, man?
Finally good, dude. Finally.
Yeah, it's pretty mad you didn't show up for the dinner with our cousin.
Yeah, I know. I was sick.
Yeah, crazy. You can host a birthday party, but you can't come hang out with your family.
Yeah, because I had so much fun hosting that birthday party. Yeah, I was looking forward to it for weeks. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Putting all that work into birthday parties for something they're never gonna remember is crazy. I mean, I love that Jody does it. I love that she puts a lot of work in it. Try that link on Discord, JB. What do you mean?
That's
brother?
one thing that Julia and I are on the same page about. So, pretty happy about that.
You just had a massive party at a brewery.
That was when he was 1.
Yeah, he's not had a second birthday, bro.
Yeah,
so you
but
can't tell
we're
me
not
that.
gonna have we're not gonna have big themed birthday parties when he's 2 years old.
Andre, listen, bro. Let me pull it up, Andre. Hold on.
Where'd Tyler go?
To
I
give
don't
Jess a little
understand.
smooch, brother.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God, is that what's? And now he's got a whole thing of water. I don't know about that.
Oh, it's rock, boys.
All right, I'm in, Andre. I'm in.
Man, Pistons tonight shit the bed, dude. I'm a little sad about it.
Dude, but the Red Wings didn't.
Yeah, Red Wings had a great game tonight. All over the ice against the Panthers.
Brother, they're plus 215 money line. I will say, like, the Red Wings are finding ways. I love it. I love their new coach. They're making it happen, but they're spending way less time in the offensive zone than the teams they're facing, and they're still finding ways to win these games. And that's not going to happen in the playoffs. So they're going to have to control the puck a little bit here as we go forward. But gosh, we've won what, 7 of 8? Michigan basketball lost at the buzzer to Minnesota in overtime tonight. Dude hit a ringer. Nothing you can do. I mean, got hand in his face. Danny Wolf, 2 threes down the stretch, Ty. Dude's a monster.
Danny Wolf.
Danny Wolf. I said Ty, Chris, because he came and hung out with us in Michigan. Remember that?
My name is Danny Rand.
Boys!
Are you guys ready? Dude, I have had so many people coming into my chat, dude, all day today. Just like, Commanders are gonna stop the Lions. Commanders +5 is a lock. Oh, you ready for the Commanders to come into Detroit? I need everyone to calm down, and I need reality to just set in, dude. This is not just the Lions are good this year. This is a complete overhaul, top to bottom, dude. We are going, like, this is the scariest Lions team that I think anyone will ever face, ever. We are ready. We are prepared. We are coached. We got the plays. We got the offensive line that is going to run over the defensive line, the 30th ranked defensive line against the run in the NFL. The Commanders are about to get stomped. We got Montgomery coming back. We are off a bye. Bro, we're going to blitz Jaden Daniels so hard. He's a rookie. He's going to shoot his little baby Jaden Daniel pants. It will poop. He's going to be so skilled. I'm telling you, bro.
Well, I can't wait
We're going to
to
dive in.
corroborate 80% of that and counter 20% of it with data.
Listen, there's a
It's
reason.
just-
There's a reason the Lions are 9.5-point favorites, dude, in a divisional playoff game.
It's a divisional playoff game to make it to the NFC Championship, and we are minus 500. What is happening?
I know.
Dude, John, take us home, bro.
I'm not ready for it. I'm not ready for it, but we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. We have a lot to talk about today. Gonna be a lot of fun. Welcome to the Blood Bro Sports Show, ladies and gentlemen. Family, by the way, Tyler's back tomorrow. Back on Fortnite. Don't call it a comeback. Get him off of rivals, dude. I've shared 2 subs in his channel, never read one of them. I've typed 20 times, never read a chat, haven't heard from him in months. I can't wait.
Wow. What was the break about? Was it all Marvel?
He's obsessed,
Marvel,
brother.
Chris, Marvel Rivals is the greatest video game that's ever been created.
He plays for like 8, 9, 10 hour streams. He's back, dude.
Got it.
I'm
I figured.
99.91 ranked in the world right now. Top 99.91% right now. It's crazy.
So you're having a better week. You're having a better week than last week, because last week I tuned in and Tim was going through your games. He's like, Ty lost 13 in a row today.
Tim, listen, let me tell you something about Timmy Tenders, bro. Tim is
Timmy
overweight.
Tenders.
All right, moving on.
Speaking of overweight, I'm down
spot.
24 pounds since January 1st because I haven't been eating. So,
Dude, there's
hey.
no better way to lose weight than to be sick for a week and a half.
You're telling me, dude.
That's a good start, bro.
I'll
You should
share
take
the
advantage of that.
other hint later. I'll share the other hint later, not on stream here. But listen, let's get into the sports show. We're gonna start. No, I would tell the truth. I would tell the truth, brother. You know me, man. Jody would have to get me drunk and do those shots while I was sleeping. Brian putting a needle in me.
I've got really good insurance and I'm on Ozempic.
I would not do that. It's a short-term.
Nah, dude.
Anyways.
All right, we're gonna start with the games last week. It's Thursday. We had a bunch of games last week we didn't have a chance to talk about. So let's do our classic touchdown, turnover, touchback from last week's games. Who wants to go first?
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, Chris.
I left the
got it,
Vikings
dude.
out, dude. I let the Vikings out. Let you figure you let Ty get in on them.
Oh, dude, I picked people. So I picked some scenarios I thought you guys wouldn't touch. So I hope we all didn't avoid things we didn't think the other ones would.
We'll
hit.
see.
All right,
We
guys
might be
ready for-
repeating here. There's only a couple games that were played, so let's hear it, Chris.
All right, guys, we got touchdown, turnover, and touchback. And I'm actually going to do my touchback last, guys. So from the wild card round, my touchdown goes to the Eagles defense. I've been watching the Eagles all season, and they've been really underwhelming. But not underwhelming team. They're a great team. They're underwhelming to watch because their defense is just so good. They play like that old school football, kind of like the Eagles play the way the Steelers think they can play.
Yeah, the way the Steelers used to play.
Ooh.
Like,
Wow.
dude, Saquon Barkley is so fun to watch, and the Eagles defense the Packers had 0 points until like the second half,
Yeah.
right? And I know their offense wasn't put up. Hurts didn't look amazing. Hurts doesn't need to be amazing. So Eagles defense, you guys get my touchdown from the wild card round. My turnover, honestly, I think I'm done. And I know we're going to touch on this later, so I won't go into too much detail. I think I'm done with the Mike Tomlin hate. I think he's a great head coach, and everywhere I look at that team, I see roster deficiencies.
He's in charge of the roster.
They have a GM, don't they?
No, he is with the GM in charge of the roster.
Yeah. that's
He is
what I was
literally in
thinking of,
charge.
too.
He gets who he wants. But you keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
All right, then it's Tomlin's fault. I thought he had a GM.
He does have a
So,
GM,
I guess-
but he works with him, and he gets probably the biggest say in the NFL outside of like Dan Campbell.
All right, I can't speak to that because I didn't see that in my research. But their roster building is terrible.
Yeah.
They had the most expensive defense this year. They have the most expensive defense next year. And their best wide receiver is a prima donna who tries on 30% of downs. So it's just embarrassing. They still have a quarterback problem, but like that's not their only problem. They're also a terrible rushing team. So
And they run more than like anyone.
like top to bottom, Steelers roster building, dude, that it needs a whole overhaul. And then my touchback, dude, my brothers spent all of last week gassing up Baker Mayfield.
Oh, I love Baker.
And
love
my
Baker.
touchback, guys, if you guys don't know at home, the touchback is just like, right? Baker Mayfield has had an amazing season. He is probably one of the only reasons the Bucs made the playoffs, right? But he's also the reason that they lost to the Commanders in the first round.
Absolutely.
And so, like, Baker, you got to take him with the highs and the lows. And that's why he's just my touchback. Baker's just Baker.
Are you
And guess what?
are you blaming him because of that fumble? Is that like the key play? Because I thought he played pretty
No,
well.
two. There were
besides that.
multiple. There were two. No, there were two drives that were his fault that ended. That was one of them. The other was a 3 and out. But like that's going to be Baker, and Baker can get you to the Super Bowl, and I even think he can win it. But you need a streak of that hot Baker, and you just don't know what Baker you're going to get. Baker Mayfield, you get my touchback.
Interesting, dude. Ty, you ready?
Who's your? Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna start with my touchback.
So boring.
My touchback is my touchback. My boring is Broncos. I mean,
You must have been so happy after that first touchdown,
I was
dude.
so jacked, dude. I was so jacked. And the reason it's like meh was because at the beginning, they're up 7 in 4 plays. I'm like, here we go. Broncos coming out hot. Let's get it going. And then the rest of the game was an absolute snooze fest. Like, it was not even worth watching. I'm not even joking. The game was not worth watching.
There were a lot of bad games, yeah.
After the touchdown, the opening drive touchdown with the Broncos, I wish I turned off the game.
Yeah.
Because it was just boring. It was a terrible game. Bills just obviously showed up. Their defense stepped up. And that was it. Yeah. And then Josh Allen basically just walked at them every single drive. Right. You know, for a Marvel Rivals reference, it's like you're playing like 3 tanks and they're just like walking at you and there's nothing you could do. And they're just diving the back line. That's kind of what it was with the Bills. It's a very boring game to watch. So they get my touchback. My turnover, oh baby. No, I'll save that for last. My touchdown is got to go to the Ravens as a whole and the Ravens offensive play calling. Congratulations, you guys. You ran the ball. I think they probably ran the ball more than they've ever ran the ball all season. There was like several design Lamar Jackson runs where it was just all designed for him to run the ball. And really, like, I made an Instagram story about this, like, halfway through the first quarter, and it was just beautiful to see the mind games that they were playing when you have a back like Derrick Henry, who again is bigger than most defensive players in the entire league. You have just such a weapon in the backfield, and then Lamar just runs like 10 times in the first drive. First ever drive, I think, where anyone has ever ran all 13 of 13 plays and got a touchdown in the playoffs. I imagine that actually might be a statistic. Maybe it's happened before, I don't know, but they went about 80 yards, all to Lamar, and then just like pretty much all to Lamar, and then just set it up for, oh, is Lamar going to run it, or is Henry going to run it? Is Lamar going to run it? Oh no, it's a throw, and just completely played mind games with the Steelers. So shout out to the Ravens for not blowing it and actually using their run game to just really secure that round 1 win. And then my turnover. Oh baby,
He's been waiting all season.
I've been waiting.
Oh God, here it comes.
Oh my God, the Vikings are so fraudulent. Sacked 8 times Sam Darnold. This guy holds on to the ball longer than a woman who just can't have her. She's a 10-month, 11-month pregnancy, bro. The kid just doesn't want to come out. That's Sam Darnold in the backfield, bro. He's just sitting back there, right? The baby just doesn't want to come out.
He got sacked 9
times.
9 times. It's embarrassing, bro. He's awful. He chokes under the pressure, and a lot of people are going to see it. I've seen so many clips. You got, it's not Stephen A. Smith. It's the other guy, Sam Orlovsky. Sam Orlovsky's like, oh, man, man, it's not him.
Oh, Dan Orlovsky? Yeah.
Dan Orlovsky, thank you. It's not him, bro. Come on. It's his offensive line. His offensive line folded. No. Listen, bro.
6 of them were the line.
It doesn't matter, dude. You can throw the ball away. This dude holds on to the ball longer than any quarterback in the NFL right now, and he got blitzed all night, and his offensive line didn't have a great game, and what do you get? What the Vikings have been, dude, I'm telling you, it's the only way you had to beat them all year, but people just didn't understand to blitz Sam Darnold, and we did it, and he completely crumbled, didn't throw a single touchdown in week 18 or week 17, and look what happened against the Rams, the exact same thing. So
you could see the fairy godmother
just
leaving the stadium as he turned back into the pumpkin.
This is Sam Darnold on the backfield. You can't see, but I'm just clicking my heels just 3 times trying to go home, dude, because he just got absolutely rocked. And by the way, all the Vikings fans now, it was a rebuild year. I love it, bro. I love it, man. I'm gonna drink your tears later, Vikings fans.
Listen, and here's the thing, Ty. Sam Darnold lost a lot of money. in those last 2 weeks. Aaron Glenn
absolutely.
deserves any job he's going to get as a head coach. He showed the blueprint, and the Rams did the same thing, dude. All the stunts,
100%.
the D line of the Rams was eating all night long. Yes, the O line was not good. I think Kevin O'Connell lost a lot of money too. I think they were going to make him a top 5 paid coach in the league, extend him big time. He's still going to get an extension. They're not. I mean, he lost millions of dollars because his game plan against the Lions. He knows who Darnold is.
Right.
O'Connell was excited. He needs to believe in his quarterback. He needs the team to believe. So obviously he's going to put him on a little bit of a pedestal. You saw the celebration after the Packers game, right? But he knew who he was. He knew who Sam Darnold was. He knew he wasn't going to win a Super Bowl with him. He can't say that. But you have to coach better then. You have to get Jefferson the ball in the open field. You have to throw quicker passes. Especially in after the first half, made 0 adjustments. They're running the ball with 7 minutes left, down 18. Kevin O'Connell, 1-5 in January. A really good coach, one of my favorites. He lost a couple million as well in the last 2 weeks.
Well, hopefully that puts Dan Campbell at. I mean, I don't know if Coach of the Year goes all the way through the Super Bowl.
No, they voted. They voted like right after
that game.
Right after week 17, I think they voted. Right after week 18.
It better be Dan Campbell, bro. I'll win. Anyways.
It should be him. He is the Coach of the Year. It should be him. I think you can make an argument for Washington's coach. Their first year with Jane Daniels, heck of a time. But if you're talking about who's the best coach in the NFL this year, it's Dan Campbell. 15 wins,
also,
first time ever in Lions
about
franchise history.
Turning over, dude, the amount of records we broke as a franchise this year as well, it's astonishing. 8-0, undefeated on the road. We ever had I think our win streak, right? Our win streak record, our win record in general, the most wins we ever had as a franchise.
I think, and I think a lot of times it goes to someone who overperforms. And I think Dan Campbell actually fits that with how many injuries the Lions had this year.
Exactly.
33% of our team was injured at one point, right? 30% of our starters, most injured in the league, and we only dropped 2 games to 2 playoff teams.
Yep. And it is,
right?
and I will say, for people saying Andy Reid in the chat, it is absolutely criminal too that Andy Reid hasn't won Coach of the Year in the last few years. It is like what he's doing year after year. Think about the different receivers Mahomes has had since he's been on that team. I mean, turnover every year, turnover, and they still find ways. Andy Reid also should have won it in the last few years, 100% there. All right, dude, my touchdown, turnover, touchback, dude. I hate to do this, but I will give the touchdown to Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels going in.
That's what I was gonna pick.
Going into that game, I should give my turnover to the Tampa Bay Bucks fan base for not getting loud. You will not see Jaden Daniels be able to call plays at the line like he did all game long. If they do a hurry-up offense, he's going to have to do hand motions. It's going to be so much louder in Detroit. Completely different beast when he goes to Detroit. But he played out of his mind. A lot of design runs, smart throws, hit McLaurin a bunch. Which, by the way, like they have to do that. And there are games, and there's been plenty of games this year when the Commanders lost where he has 1 or 2 catches. And so the Lions, when they play him, we'll talk about that game later. They're going to have to make sure he doesn't get that they beat him over the top on any broken play that Daniels gets out. Branch and Joseph are going to have to play really, really deep if he's going out there. But Jaden Daniels played a perfect game, crushed it under pressure, and that's my touchdown. My turnover goes to one of my favorite quarterbacks in the league. We're going to rank some quarterbacks here in a little bit. My turnover, though, goes to Herbert. It wasn't all his fault.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't all his fault. He did make some bad throws. He needs some more weapons. I think if you put Harbaugh in Chicago this year, that they may have snuck into a wild card or at least won more games than they won. They have more. I think that he did so much with a roster that is kind of rebuilding, but Herbert did not show up. And that's not the first time in the playoffs. He's very young. I think he'll be just fine. I'm definitely not throwing the towel in on him. Some people are talking about trading him. Like, get out of here, bro. That's one of the reasons Harbaugh went there.
I hear you, John. I just want to put one little point on that. I wanted one of Justin Herbert's biggest issues was obviously he would get hurt, right, in his previous seasons, but also he throws interceptions, couldn't take care of the ball. So I do think it is important to look at what happened in the playoffs in a very clutch moment, in a very big game, where he did crumble a little bit. And
he did. He crumbled a little bit. He's going to have to do better. But, dude, that third and 26 dime after getting sacked back to back, touchdown McConkey.
Was that the 70? Yeah.
Like that's who I've seen Herbert be since he got into the league, man. Like back against the wall, 3rd and long, you have a shot with him. But he gets my turnover for the weekend for sure. And my touchback goes to Jalen Hurts, dude. That we're gonna get into the Eagles-Rams game. I love the Rams +6. I think Jalen Hurts is I just don't think he's got what it takes to go and win a Super Bowl this year. He doesn't look comfortable.
I think they need him to not throw an interception.
Sure, I hear that, but it was boring. AJ Brown, not a ton of targets, and that Packers defense wasn't like they were getting some pressure. They were doing okay, obviously much better than the offense. But dude, they should have beaten the Packers by 30. Like the way that game was going, with the defense giving them the ball where they did, they should have been scoring touchdowns, not taking field goals. I just think that it's going to be a very fun. I cannot wait to watch Rams Eagles and to talk Rams Eagles with you guys here in a little bit.
Same.
All right, let's go back to the Vikings here.
Oh yeah.
What do you guys think the Vikings should do? What do you think they will do? You can answer that however you want. And where do you think Sam Darnold ends up next season? Because he's going to be on a roster. I mean, 100%. Is it Minnesota? Who knows? What do you guys think?
I saw a lot of videos talking about how Sam Darnold fits somewhere. Does he fit right now on the Vikings next year? I don't think so. I think that McCarthy's smiling right now because he's going to, JJ's going to be. He's definitely. I think he got a spot, and I think that Sam Darnold will have a spot somewhere. I don't know where that's going to be. Maybe on like the Raiders, or put him somewhere where they don't have a guy yet, and maybe they want to get a rookie, right? And he can study under Sam again. I don't know. But I don't think it's the Vikings. And I think that the reason that is like we just saw who he is, in my opinion. Right? This is a guy who folds under pressure. He holds onto the ball a really long time. And like he wasn't very good on the Jets. He wasn't very good on the Jets. He had a terrible season on the Jets. He had a terrible career on the Jets, and he had a good season in the Vikings. But when push came to shove, and when he played against really top teams that knew how to get pressure on him, it's just who he turned into. So.
Chat, let us know where you think he ends up. I see some Vikings. I see some franchise tags. I see some Browns in the chat. Let us know where you think he goes. What about you, Chris?
I could see him back with the Vikings. I don't think he gets franchise tagged. You can't spend $40 million on Darnold anymore. I think the franchise tag went out the window with the last 2 weeks. It's just too much money to spend on him now. Like if you're gonna sit here and say, oh, he had this resurgence with O'Connell and he felt this way on the Vikings and they can make something work short term, because I agree with Tyler. I think JJ is the guy there, but I think they still want Darnold around. Darnold might even start the first few weeks, right? We don't know when JJ is going to be fully healthy from that knee. So the Vikings still do need some sort of backup plan. I think it does make sense to stay in Minnesota. But dude, it's a QB needy league, and he put out a 17-game resume. So
I have a hot take that we're going to get to here in a couple of minutes when we talk about some coaching stuff. I do not think they're going to keep him. I think Daniel Jones is going to be their backup next year behind JJ. And if he does need to start a couple of weeks, I think he might before JJ's ready. Whenever he's ready, I think JJ's the guy. And I'm excited to watch him. I told y'all I think JJ has the potential to be one of the best in this class. It's going to be high to live up to with, Caleb Williams had a decent year. Daniels obviously balled out. Drake May had a good year. Bo Nix. But I think JJ's going to be fine. He's built for the pros. He's athletic. And he's got a big arm. We'll see. And he's got some dogs to throw to. My hot take, though, I think you could see Ben Johnson coaching Sam Darnold next year on the Raiders. If Ben Johnson goes to the Raiders, I mean, there's no way he's going to try to do it with O'Connell. There's just no way. I mean, and maybe he develops, maybe you can develop him, but I don't think Ben Johnson's going to the Raiders unless he has a guy who at least can show you that he can build an offense around him. And I think Ben can do some fun things there. I just don't know that the Raiders are actually going to hire him, and so we'll talk about that in a little bit. But I could see Sam Darnold going to Cleveland, to the Patriots, but I could definitely see him starting next year for the Raiders. All right,
I call that too.
Want to talk Justin Herbert? Bad game. He's getting some hate, dude. I'm a little surprised by the amount of people kind of throw him under the bus right now. Where do you guys rank him in your QBs? If it's helpful, go ahead and give us your top 8 QBs, top 10 QBs if you want. And where do you put Herbert in there, if at all?
Herbert's top 10. Herbert's a top 10 QB in this league.
Where you put him?
I mean, dude, I think you gotta talk about performance in the playoffs, dude. I think performing in the play, like, dude, John says wins aren't a stat.
QB wins.
QB wins is not a stat.
Yeah, hate that.
Okay?
Yep.
And Justin Herbert, I mean, I literally I roasted him when I went off on him a little bit, right? And like half the chat was like, "You only threw 3 interceptions all year." Yeah, and he threw 3 in one game in the playoffs. So like, I don't care if you're perfect all year, right? I don't care if you're the best quarter. I don't care if you freaking shit gold all year for 17 games. if you choke and you play horribly in the playoffs, like that's a factor. And I think that that's something that has to, you talk about franchise tag. I think you can tag a quarterback for not performing under immense pressure. And in my opinion, I don't know, like the Chargers didn't really have. I don't know. I watched a lot of Chargers games, bro, and I really never felt like it was like, oh, this is gonna be the greatest game ever, right? Like this is gonna be high. This is like if they don't win this game, like they're out completely. Like everything's on the line right here. So they didn't have any of those games all year.
I got him at 8. I got him at 8-9, John.
I don't know, man. I
He's like, I got him 8-9.
I like Justin Herbert. John, I think
I
you
do
and I
too.
said the same thing about him. I've always liked him.
Where do you have him, John?
So
I
Chris
just,
has him at 8-9. Ty, you gonna give us a number?
I mean, I can give him 8, 9, 10. Like
I did my rankings.
There's definitely way worse, right?
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, he's got one of the best arms in the league.
I love him as a quarterback. I do. But
He was also starting to use his legs well in a few games this year too.
And he's a big guy.
Yeah,
but he's got to be healthy. Like when he's going through stuff and he's just sitting in the pocket, it really affects his style.
100%. Here's where I went, and I decided to just kind of rate my QBs. Somebody asked me the other day what are my top 5 QBs, and here's what I've got right now. And honestly, I know I'm gonna get hate because anytime you rank quarterbacks, you're gonna get hate. But I love this list, and I think it's pretty unbiased. So I'm gonna go Lamar number 1, Josh Allen 2, Mahomes 3, and really depend and Burrow 4 and Burrow 4. No, I'm just talking about in general, like Burrow 4.
I have Burrow ahead of Mahomes right now.
Yeah, either way, those 4 interchangeable. They're the best 4 in the league. I don't think you're gonna get a lot of people disagreeing with that. Put them wherever you want. I don't really care. And then I've got Baker Mayfield.
No,
I do right now. Just
Jared
Baker.
Goff.
Listen. Hear me out.
You're out of here.
No disrespect.
John, I'm sorry. Listen,
hear me
Baker's
out.
a dog. Listen, just because. Listen, no. Let me tell you something right now. Right, Baker Mayfield, John. Because I think Chris said that he will win you games, but he will lose you more games than he will win you games because he doesn't take care of the ball. I love Baker, bro. He's wild. He's out there, bro. He's running the ball. He's running over people, bro. He's standing over people after he runs for another first down. But dude, he fumbles the ball. He doesn't take care of the ball. Like, gun to my head, bro. You want me to have I'll take Goff because Goff knows.
I'll take Goff in the Lions offense right now for sure.
How are
but
you
going to
take Baker over Stafford?
I have Stafford next. I have Stafford next. So for me, it goes Lamar, Allen, Mahomes, Burrow, Baker, Stafford, Herbert, Goff. And you can go ahead and put Baker, Herbert, Stafford, Goff, mix them up however you want. I'm talking about like if I'm building a team and I've got 3 years and we can restart the offense and figure it out, I would right now probably take Baker because of his ability to run. Stafford and Goff are a dying breed,
How
dude.
do you not have... Dude, Jaden Daniels might be the best quarterback in the NFC.
No, I don't think so. Not yet, dude. He too many short throws this year, dude. I want to see him.
We have a lot to talk about, dude.
We do, but that's where I've got Herbert. I've still got him in my top 8.
I want all of you guys to know right now, you guys are disgusting. Everyone in the chat, and you too. You disgust me.
For the Jared Goff hate.
I got Jared Goff top 5, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. I have Goff at 7.
Dude. I want Goff, and that's all I want.
Listen, I have Goff at a top 10 QB, bro. I'm at top 10.
I got Goff number 1, bro.
You're laughed out of the building 2 years ago if you have Goff in your top 10. I've got him in the top 10.
Jared Goff number 1, bro. I think he's gonna win the Super Bowl, and I hope he just flexes his nuts on every single Q. Oh man, I can't wait.
Dude, I love Goff, but like realistically, he's not. Like if you're never mind.
So
he's one of the fastest running backs in the league. They call him the Flash.
He's so fast. When he runs the ball, he's so fast, dude. When he runs, I can't see him on the screen. It's like the hockey puck in like the early 2000s, like late 90s. They had the blue little thing that followed it, bro. That's what happens when you watch Goff run, bro. He's so fast.
Right.
So fast.
It's incredible.
I just love how he feels bad for other teams, so he doesn't scramble a lot.
Yeah. He chills out. He chills 100%. All right. The Chicago Bears, guys. I'm not trolling. The Chicago Bears are interviewing. If you have ever played a down of football, you get an interview. I've got an interview with the Bears tomorrow for the head coach. They're leaving no rock unturned. They're interviewing the Packers offensive coordinator. I mean, did you guys see Green Bay? All the fans were like, take him. He doesn't even call plays. Like, what are the Bears doing?
You know what the insiders are saying too?
What?
They're saying every single interview doesn't matter. It's a 2-man race.
I mean, if that's true, then they need to just own it. Like, I think the Bears are almost nervous that they're not going to get the guy they want, and so they're interviewing everyone just in case. I think they're trying to give fans hope by saying we're doing the process. Look at us. Oh, Ben Johnson, Cliff Kingsbury, Mike McCarthy, one of those 3.
Yeah. They
Yeah.
want Ben Johnson or McCarthy is what I'm hearing.
Well, here's my question
Who
for
wouldn't
you.
want Ben
The
Johnson?
Bears interviewing everyone. If you're a Bear fan, does that give you pause or give you hope and confidence in this administration?
Everything that yeah, you go.
Go
Chris.
ahead, Ty. No, you
Okay,
go ahead, Ty.
okay, I'll take it.
I like listening to you.
I appreciate it, dude, and I love you. Everything that John and you have said, like both of you guys, mainly John, has said that the Bears will never change until the owner passes away or sells the team. So I don't care what they do, because in my opinion, until that happens, I think that they're doomed forever, right? Like if he's pulling the strings, it doesn't really matter who they interview, right? Like look at McCarthy this year on the Cowboys, bro. The fact that they let him go, like Jerry Jones is the problem, right? It's not McCarthy. So it doesn't matter who they bring. They could bring anyone there. They could bring Ben Johnson there. Ben Johnson's not going to Dallas because he's not calling the plays, right? He doesn't want to answer to Jerry Jones, and that's why he's not going there. And that's the same thing with the Bears. I think that I'm in panic always until you see something like what happened with the Lions. It started with like New Ford all the way down, right?
Yep, top down.
Top down. It's top down, right? Same thing with the Cowboys. Jerry Jones, it's got to go. Like I love Jerry, and we already know he's never going to sell. So
Yeah.
same thing
All
with
right.
the
So
Bears,
Ty says pause. Ty says it gives him pause. What about you, Chris?
Yeah, here's my thing, right? Well, like when insider reports like that come out, if you're interviewing all these people because you have really good people around you and you want to see who's going to be the best fit for the organization, the culture going forward, it's an amazing move. It should not give you pause. But if you're doing all this and it's a smokescreen and you really just want 2 or 3 dudes, then it should give you pause, because I like they should be listening to these coaches.
Yeah.
They should be hopefully figuring out who's going to be the best fit for the Chicago Bears, because it's different for every single team, like what they need in any given moment. And I think with what I'm seeing, that it's really McCarthy and Johnson that they want. I think it gives me pause.
Yeah, I'm with you. It gives me a ton of pause. I mean, the Chicago Bears should have way more confidence than they have. Way more. You're talking about one of the biggest markets in sports. You're talking about one of the founding teams in the NFL. You're talking about a team that is likely going to have a brand new stadium in the next few years. So if you get in there as a head coach and you prove yourself, you're coaching in one of the coolest new stadiums in the league. You've got a rookie quarterback drafted in the first round last year. You have some weapons. You have everything you should want as a coach here. They have all the chips. The Bears have all the chips, and they're interviewing everyone, and that gives me pause, because like you're out there, bro. You're one of the best landing spots. Get in there, get your guy, offer him whatever it's going to take, overpay him. They never do. They never pay well, and go get your guy. And the fact that they're not doing that makes me think that they don't, that they're not gonna, that whatever coach they're trying to hire isn't gonna have faith in the organization, and so maybe he won't go there, and so maybe they think they're gonna get their 3rd or 4th best. And that's awful, dude. That just gives me pause. So I'm nervous if I'm a Bears fan. It's a situation where you have so many coaches out there that it would almost be hard to mess it up. You know what I mean? You can't complain if you get Aaron Glenn. You can't complain if you get Pete Carroll. I don't think they're going to get him. You can't complain if you get McCarthy. I'm not a big McCarthy fan, but we'll talk about that too. But it's just absolutely wild to me that they're interviewing so many people and they're not just pulling every punch to get the 1 or 2 guys that they really want. And I do think they have that in their mind. So we'll see. Bear fans, good luck.
Good luck.
Did you guys see the tweet that said Mike McCarthy needs Mike Tomlin's PR guy? Did you guys see that
I saw
tweet?
that.
So, Chad, if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to pull it up here. But Clay Harbor tweeted it. Mike McCarthy needs Mike Tomlin's publicist. McCarthy and Tomlin, 18 seasons, been in the league the exact same amount of time as a head coach. 12 playoff appearances each. 8 division titles for McCarthy, 7 division titles for Tomlin. Playoff record: Tomlin 8-11, McCarthy 11-11.
Yeah.
Both have a Super Bowl. I mean, I just want to, like, right? People think we're crazy for when I say fire Tomlin. Everybody in the chat pretty much agreed that the Cowboys should probably move on from Mike McCarthy. You could argue that statistically he's better than Tomlin here using these. Just wanted to bring that up and see if you guys had any thoughts on McCarthy being out in Dallas.
Don't you have to give McCarthy an edge because he's also been hamstrung by Jerry Jones?
Sure.
You guys already know how I feel about Tomlin, bro.
It's time to move on. It's time to move on.
Dude, guys. All right. It's the same analogy of of how Justin Herbert played in the regular season, and then he absolutely had a shitstorm his week 1. He threw 3 interceptions, right? Like at some point, getting to the playoff, doing well every year and getting to the playoffs, is great until you're losing every single playoff game, right? Like, and not making it past the first round. Then it's like, okay, we have to stop looking at the regular season. Congratulations, you're making it to the playoffs, right? If this is so bad, it negates this. Like, I don't care that we're making it. We're never getting anywhere. And at some point, like Chris, you talked about how they're not drafting well. It's right, or like they have most expensive defenses and they have a prima donna, bro. They don't have like Tomlin is essentially anchoring them by making their bad team good enough to not get them good draft picks. We talked about this last week. He's tanking, he's screwing them. They never get round 1s, and they're not trained for round 1s, and they're constantly making the playoffs and then losing, so they constantly have terrible draft picks. Like, they're never getting the cream of the crop, and it's like, get them out, bro. Get them out. They're not winning. They haven't won a bowl with them ever, right? Or for God knows how long. Get them out. And it's not saying he's trash, right? But he's not good. He's not a good fit there. That's it. That's it, man.
That's it.
Like you might as well try something. You might as well. And don't fire him, right? Like, just
Let him leave.
mutual 100%. Like, listen, Mike, we love you, bro. Someone's got to go. I'm sure you will get hired anywhere you want, right? But it's not going to be here. We have to move on. And that's it. And Ollie agrees.
Ollie is in. He agrees as well.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. He's barking.
Ollie agrees, man.
You're good. You're good. So Ty wants to sit this out. Chris, you and I are going to play a game here. We're going to fill the head coaching vacancies with a head coach.
Yep.
Chat, feel free to play along here. We're going to go Cowboys, Jags, Bears, Jets, Raiders, Saints in order. And we'll go one at a time. Ty said he wants to kind of sit this out. He's not doesn't consider himself a coach expert.
I'm getting there, bro. I'm getting there.
He's getting there.
I still don't even know half of them off the top of my head.
That's
so I'm not
okay.
gonna
That's okay. So Chris and I will do this real quick in this segment, filling the head coaching vacancy, starting with the Dallas Cowboys.
So I'm kind of listening to the hype a little bit more as it builds. I think Kellen Moore, Eagles offensive coordinator, is the fit. I think he gets hired there. He's familiar. He was the offensive coordinator there under McCarthy. People thought it was a big reason their offense was like firing on all cylinders when like Dak had that career season. And Sanders is interesting. I'm not sure if this is a rumor or not. Like, I don't think Deion Sanders is going to end up coaching, but apparently he like went to Colorado and like asked for more NIL money, and they were like, no. So like, that's interesting to me. I think if you're looking for entertainment value, Jerry Jones and Deion Sanders, you can't get much better than that. But my pick is Kellen Moore, John. What about you?
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to see like Deion Sanders saying no if they really want him like that. Like, he played there. He's Mr. Dallas. It's the most coveted job probably in sports. Not, obviously, it's not because of Jerry Jones, but as far as big market teams go, if you can go win in Dallas, you're the guy. So it's hard to imagine if Deion Sanders wants to be in the NFL that he's going to turn down the chance to go there. But I do think he'll get paid more by Colorado this next year. So I'm with you. I actually have Kellen Moore as well. He's familiar with the Cowboys organization. But my goodness, I don't think they're winning a Super Bowl with Kellen Moore and with Jerry Jones there. So that's where I'm at. Let's go to the Jacksonville Jaguars.
So this one is kind of more of a hope. I hope it's on his radar. And I know he interviewed with him. I know he didn't want to take the Raiders job until Tom Brady talked to him. So I got Ben Johnson to the Jaguars.
Dude, you and I 2 for 2. I've got Ben Johnson too. Reason being, there like you can at least I think that you can look at Trevor Lawrence and think I can probably design an offense around Lawrence. Similar to the offense he runs with Goff. They've got some good skill players. So I'm with you there. I actually also have him going there because I just don't see bro. If you're Ben Johnson and Ty, would you ever want to go to the Raiders? Look, that division, you got to go face. You have to go in against Justin Herbert, against Pat Mahomes. Who's the other guy?
Maybe you would. Maybe you do want to play those guys.
With no QB though. I mean,
I understand. I'm just saying, like, it depends on what Ben Johnson wants. Does he want rings, or does he want to prove himself, right? And kind of do what Dan Campbell's done with the Lions these last 3 years and 4 years. Like,
we'll see, dude. I say get to Florida, use that offense, avoid the taxes.
Sure.
I got Ben. I think actually my hot take is that I think Ben stays in Detroit one more year, but we'll see. But if he's going to leave, I think he goes to Jacksonville. All right, Chicago Bears, Chris. Who do they get?
Yeah,
Actually,
I got
did like
I got
Victor.
McCarthy here. I don't think Johnson goes there, and I think that him and McCarthy are the favorites right now. I got McCarthy.
I actually have the Bears going and getting Cliff Kingsbury.
Who's that? Who's that?
He is the offensive coordinator for the Commanders. And I mean, look what he just did with Jaden Daniels. Go do it with Caleb Williams. Got some similar weapons. As a Lions fan, I hope Chris is right, and I hope it's Mike McCarthy. But I do think Cliff Kingsbury goes there. What about the New York Jets? Probably. Well, we'll talk about that in a second. But New York Jets.
Okay. So I went against my gut on this one because I love Aaron Glenn. But if anyone can turn that dumpster fire around, it's Aaron Glenn. Even like regardless of Woody Johnson being like the Jerry Jones of the AFC. I want Glenn to go to the Saints so bad, but I think he ends up with the Jets.
I'm buying the rumors, Chris. I don't think anybody wants to go to New York. It's just been a dumpster fire forever. I'm buying the Rex Ryan rumors.
And who's
Okay.
Rex Ryan?
Rex Ryan used to coach
him.
there. I think he wants it. He's kind of been a media personality. I don't know if I think he's on ESPN. He might be on Fox, but I think he's with ESPN right now. I think Rex Ryan and his feet, his foot fetish, goes to the Jets. The Raiders. And chat, let us know who you think for the Raiders.
So obviously, guys, Johnson is probably number one on the Raiders list right now.
Yep.
Ben Johnson. But I have a kind of a sneaky pick here. I went Brian Flores to the Raiders.
Ooh.
So Fitzmagic actually came out and kind of talked bad about Brian Flores as an interim head coach when he took over for the Dolphins. And he was just talking about how, like, he started as such a great coach and then ended up getting this big ego. So if he's learned anything from Kevin O'Connell, I think that Flores could be a great head coach because O'Connell's like big on empathy. He cares about his players. He's very in tune to his team. So if Flores got some of that, along with his hard-nosed defense and acumen, I think he'd be a fun Raiders coach.
Yeah, I could see that 100%. I'm going to go Pete Carroll. I think Pete Carroll gets a job. I don't see how he doesn't. I think he's got a couple more years left in him. Yeah, I've got him at the Raiders. I just think that defense has some pieces with Crosby. He could have some fun there. Man, I love Pete Carroll. I can't believe the hate he got when the Bears interviewed him. I think he's a good coach. I mean, you look at him; he's got more energy than half the coaches in the league. I know he's old; he's like in his 70s.
I know, I agree. I actually love Pete Carroll, man. Just his energy on the sideline.
Yeah, dude, chomping that gum, bro. He's dancing like he's a really, really good head coach, good players coach. I think he's got one more run in him. I'd like to see him get a shot. And then last one is the Saints. So, Chris, you said you'd love to see Aaron Glenn there. I've got him going there.
This is how you know I didn't do this exercise with my heart. I want Aaron Glenn to go to the Saints. I think he can turn them around. I want him to go to the Saints so bad. I just don't know how badly they want him. I have the offensive coordinator of the Bills, Joe Brady, going to the Saints.
Ooh. Josh Allen's been talking a lot of smack about him, dude, in order to get him to stay. I love it. I've got Aaron Glenn going to the Saints. I think it's a perfect fit. He's going to have to be there for a while. They're going to need some pieces. So I'm interesting.
It's funny you guys say that, man. I mean, if I have one little nugget, I would say with the Saints, you would think Ben Johnson. Imagine Derek Carr isn't the end of the world. Maybe Ben Johnson could turn him around, and then Ben Johnson playing with freaking Taysom Hill. Could you imagine?
Olave. I think they're going to move on from Kamara. I think they'll move on from Kamara.
They just extended him.
They didn't.
Dude,
did they really?
Yeah, they gave him a 2-year extension, John.
I just read something today on Twitter that said that they're gonna not want to pay a lot of money to a feature back. I didn't realize they just extended him.
They just gave Kamara a nice extension.
Oh, there you go. Get Kamara.
I think there's the offensive weapons on that team to make Ben Johnson newt.
Yeah, it could be. I do think Aaron Glenn would be a really good fit. Ben Johnson will be fun. We'll see what happens. But legit would not surprise me if Ben Johnson stays. He's got 3 young kids. He loves his bosses. That's a rare thing in the world. And he can have any job he wants, and it's not going to go away. I was listening to Chicago Sports Radio this morning. They're like, I don't know, man. Like, if Ben doesn't take a job this time around, like, you might not get one. And I'm like, no, that's not how it works, dude. If the Lions offense is awesome, he's going to get a shot if he wants a shot, if he ever wants to go be a head coach. So we shall see, but obviously I selfishly hope the Lions keep him. Ty, you get to participate in this one, dude.
Wait, you saw what Schefter said, right?
What did he say?
Schefter tweeted out 2 days ago that they're both gone.
Yeah, I saw that. I did see that. We'll see. Schefter's been wrong before. Ty, you get to participate in this one, dude. I want you guys to rank the landing spots for coaches. So most attractive team, you're a head coach. You want to go prove yourself as a head coach in this league. Cowboys, Jags, Bears, Jets, Raiders, Saints. Rank in order if you're a head coach where you'd want to go.
Ty, you want to go first or me?
Where you would want to go first to last?
Yeah, first to last.
Yeah.
Like best scenario, best situation. Count whatever you want in there. Roster, GM, QB already, draft picks, etc.
I'm gonna go worst to best. I'm gonna go Jets the worst. Simply just because of their offense. Aaron Rodgers, I don't want anything to deal with it. Get me out in every possible way. Right? The Jets have been a dumpster fire forever. Get him out. Bears next, because the Bears, Jesus, I want nothing to do with it. Head coach, or not head coach, I'm sorry, GM or owner, bye-bye, nothing to do with it. Bears, also, it's cold. Soldier Field's disgusting. I don't want anything to do with it. And then now, honestly, I think the rest are actually good. I know they're going to be like on the low end of where I would want to end up, but I actually like every possible position here. The reason I would say maybe the Raiders next or the Jags. I like being able to, I mean, if Tom Brady owns the Raiders, like, the success that Tom's had in the league and being literally the greatest quarterback of all time, I mean, who wouldn't want to be involved with what he's working with, right? At the end of the day. So I like that. I also, again, I think they have great offensive pieces with Brock Bowers. And obviously you have Max Crosby, so who wouldn't want to mess with that? Then I'll go Saints. I think the Saints, dude, we thought, like, listen, man, they flashed, bro. They burn bright real quick. First 2 weeks.
Before they fizzled out.
Before they fizzled out, they burned bright, and they burned bright really hot, man. 48 points back-to-back weeks. They had what it took, and I still think they have great weapons there on offense. So I would love to go. I would love to go to the Saints there. And then what's left? We got Jags, and then I'll say Jaguars, and then Cowboys. No, Cowboys first, then Jags. I think you have I think you just have a better setup, in my opinion, with the Jaguars. In terms of a quarterback position, and also you don't have to deal with Jerry Jones owning the league. And then the reason I have the Cowboys like roughly up there too at number 1 or number 2 spots is simply just because I'm trying to make money. I mean, they're the most profitable team in.
You'll get paid. Yeah. Okay.
So you'll get paid.
All right, Chris.
And I real quick just want to say Raiders is the worst. Everyone keeps saying Raiders is the worst. I don't like. Again, if I'm a head coach and I think I'm the best, or I'm gonna be a head coach, I want it all. Give me all the smoke, bro. I would imagine you take over there and you beat the Chiefs, and like the division. Like, come on, bro. Talk about a resume builder.
All right, I'm gonna do the opposite of what Ty did. I'm gonna go top down.
Okay.
So the job I'd want the most is the Jags. They have a relatively weak division and a decent roster. So I think Khan wants to win, their owner. So they're going to be probably my place I want to go the most. The second, I'm going to say probably the Saints. They've been a winning team before. They've been a winning culture. Like Tyler said, they've got a lot of weapons on offense. They have an aging defense, but they still have some good players. So Saints would probably be my number 2 spot that I want to go. Cowboys are number 3 just because of their roster. Okay, like if you can somehow get to Jerry Jones, like this, you know it's his fault, right? You got Dak Prescott, you got CeeDee Lamb, you need some receiver help, you need some running back help, but you got Micah Parsons, you got some really solid corners. They have a nice DB room. They got players to work with there, and players that want to be there. So Cowboys would be number 3. I would probably do the Bears number 4. Again, young quarterback, see what I could do with them. They say they want to change. Like you don't really know what's going through Pace's mind. Does he feel in over his head? That's their GM. So Bears are probably number 4. Then I'm probably gonna say Raiders, just because like what Ty said, Tom Brady. Raiders are gonna be my 5. But again, they have Bowers, they have Crosby, but like, that's a lot. There's a lot of building there. And then the Jets are my last place, just because it just seems like a circus, dude.
Literally.
Like I said they're the Cowboys of the AFC, but like worse. So like I just would not want to go there. And I heard the culture is like super toxic. So
yeah, you're gonna have to fix that for sure. For sure. All right, we all have different answers here. I'm going Bears at 1 because of the weapons that they have and the money they have to spend this year. And they have a couple of pieces they can trade as well if they want to. I've got Saints at 2. I think the Saints are just a fun organization, good place to coach. New Orleans is a blast. Jags 3, for similar reasons to what you both said. I think that's a good landing spot. I got Raiders at 4. The Raiders. And my thing there is like, again, you're just going like Ty likes the challenge. I respect the heck out of that.
That's exactly what I'm loving about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. But man, you're going in to just against great coaches and great quarterbacks, and
For sure.
that's tough.
For sure.
And they got some rebuilding to do. But you're gonna have some time. You're gonna have some time at the Raiders, so I don't hate it. I got Jets at 5 and Cowboys last, just because like, I mean, dude, I can't imagine taking a job knowing who you have to go work for, and knowing that you're going to have like taking a job, especially that high profile, knowing how the expectations of the fan base. And knowing that you are going to butt heads with an owner who's going to just do whatever he wants to do, just sounds like hell. And so, for me, I got the Cowboys at last, and that's no hate to them. It's just Jerry Jones is got to be tough to work for. That's my order. All right, that was fun. Ty's excited for this next one.
Oh yeah.
Give me 1 second here. Ty's pumped. This is going to be a blasty blast.
fasten your seatbelts, chat.
Fasten them.
I'm ready, dude.
All right, let me close that out. All right, here we go. This segment is for Ty and for all the video gamers in the chat who tell them to stick to video games. Here we go. Tyler, what video game or video game franchise are these NFL teams? All right, so I'm going to give Tyler an NFL team, and he is going to tell us what video game or what video game franchise the NFL team is and why. And we're going to start with the Minnesota Vikings.
All right, dude. The Vikings, you ready for this, bro? The Vikings are 343 Industries and Halo. Everyone, dude, 343 Industries and Halo, bro. They're constantly rebuilding. They're not coming out right away. And all of a sudden, they think it's going to be great. It's going to be hyped up. Bam. Falls flat on his face, bro. Just always lets you down. It's got to be 343 Industries.
That's so good, dude.
Oh, dude, it was perfect. It took me a minute, and I was like, I got to give Halo somewhere. And it's not Bungie, right? Bungie's will be completely different, but it's gonna be Vikings 343 Halo for sure. Just a disappointment in the sense of like, there's a lot of expectation with the talent, right? And the Vikings are, and then so they get better. What's the next one,
here we
JB?
go. Next is of course, you guys know we have to go NFC North. We have to go NFC North here first. So how about the Green Bay Packers?
This might be my favorite one. I have a couple favorites, and there's one I'm gonna need your guys' help on because I couldn't think of one. All right, chat,
Okay.
you guys can probably help out a lot with that too. The Packers are Mario. And you want to know why? Because Mario is just a flagship of Nintendo, right? They always have a guy, and that guy is Mario. Mario, dude, right? They have an Aaron Rodgers. They have a Brett Favre. They have a quarterback. They have a guy constantly. They're great, right? And obviously they haven't won a Super Bowl until, besides Rodgers, but because of how they run their offense, and they just always have that guy, that staple, right, to run their team offensively. Mario, dude.
All right.
Simple, dude.
I like
Guy
it.
with the mustache.
I like it. All right, how about the Chicago Bears?
Well, this one's good.
Chicago Bears are Call of Duty.
No, I knew that one of them was gonna get Call of Duty.
Just Call of Duty, bro. Just awful, man. This is our year, right? And the reason it's not Halo and it's COD is because it comes out every year, which is perfect. They're like, oh my God, new Call of Duty. This is gonna be so sick. The Bears, and just the hype just dies instantly. And everyone is it's just a massive train wreck. Everyone's just roasting the living crap out of them, and then they move on until the next year. And then when the hype starts building in the offseason, the Bears start making some changes, dude. Bears start making some changes. This
Bears
is
are going to the playoffs.
Bears are making it to the and bam. It's nothing ever changes. So Call of Duty, Bears or COD.
All right, let's wrap up the NFC North here and go the Detroit Lions.
All right, this one, Chris, this is all you, baby. You're gonna love this one, dude. The Lions are Square Enix / Final Fantasy. All right.
Ooh.
For those of you guys who don't know, Square Enix is the company that owns Final Fantasy, right? And they're the game company that created Final Fantasy. And if you guys don't know, they were making a bunch of games back in the day, and eventually they were running out of money. Nobody was buying any of their games. Their company was failing, and they made one last-ditch effort. It was their last video game called Final Fantasy, and it ended up being one of the greatest video games of all time, and completely resurrected their franchise, completely resurrected Square Enix. And is why they're the flagship that they are today. And that was the Lions, bro. That was the Lions for the last God knows how long, 60, 70 years since they've been around, right? They've just been failing. And just when you think they're about to lose all their fan base forever, Dan Campbell comes in and they make some changes. And here we are, bro. Better than ever.
The Final Fantasy, dude.
The Final Fantasy completely reunited, dude. Completely brought up and just dominating, top of the league. Boom, Final Fantasy.
Great stuff so far, dude. Living up to the hype of the segment I thought of.
That's awesome.
Let's go Buffalo Bills.
Okay, can we do them last?
Sure.
Because there's only two left.
Dallas Cowboys.
All right, so this one's even better. This one might be my favorite one, and only the real OGs will know this during the OG H1Z1 days, dude. The Cowboys are H1Z1, and you want to know why? Because there's somebody all the way at the top that are making decisions that kill the game, dude. There's one person, I'm not going to say his name, there's a top dev who's just making so many stupid, unnecessary, dumb changes no matter what everyone down below was like, we don't need that. And he's like, this is going to be great. And it just killed the game completely. Every time, boom, the game is gone, it's dead. And that's H1Z1, baby. The Cowboys are H1Z1. It's very unfortunate, but it starts at the top, dude.
All right, I love it.
And then I need help. I need help with the Bills, dude. I don't know.
All right, chat. What are the Bills? What video game are the Buffalo Bills?
I mean, they you know, like Josh Allen hasn't won a Super Bowl, but he's great.
They remind me of Pokemon, dude.
Literally, someone just said Pokemon in the chat.
Wait,
How so?
Like
Someone says Minecraft, Fortnite, Helldivers.
Huh.
I mean, I don't know. I literally couldn't think of anything because I just don't get it. Like, they're a great team, but they lose to the Chiefs. Ooh, a video game or that maybe like deserves rewards but never gets them. It gets stolen.
I feel like Pokemon is just this generational amazing game, right? But like, if you ask me what my favorite game I played that year was,
It's never Pokemon.
It's never Pokemon. So like, that's the Bills. Like, the Bills are this perennial franchise, back to back Super Bowls. You know, they were losers for a little bit. Josh Allen comes in, sparks it back up, shiny new Nintendo Switch, brand new type of video game. But they're still not your favorite game.
It never wins Game of the Year.
Yeah, a Pokemon game will never be game of the year.
A Pokemon game will never be Game of the Year. Oh, that's great, Chris. All right, Pokemon it is, dude.
All right, I'll throw my hat into the ring on this one.
All right, dude.
I think that if you ask most people in the world, the biggest franchise of all time or best franchise of all time is probably Super Mario Bros. Right? I think most people agree. And I'm gonna go Legend of Zelda kind of at number 2. And so the Bills are Legend of Zelda, dude. 4 straight Super Bowls, second place every single time. Couldn't quite get it done. So I'm gonna go with Legend of Zelda. And this could be the year
like
for the Bills. I'm actually cheering for them this weekend. We'll get into the games here in a minute because I do
Breath of the
not,
Wild one game of the year.
brother. I do
football.
not want to see. I do
It's
not want to
2024.
see the
Did it come on?
Ravens. I do not want
I
to see the
agree.
Ravens in the Super Bowl at all. So go Bills this weekend. It's going to be 8 degrees. By the way, we'll get to it. Never mind. I'll say it now so I don't forget. What I heard today from a Bills fan friend of mine is that the coldest game Lamar and Derrick Henry have ever played in is 22 degrees. It's going to be 8, feels like 2, and snowy in Buffalo. It is I mean, listen, you could argue that nobody's going to want to tackle Henry in that cold, but it is going to be. They're going to have every advantage they need at that home field game coming up here.
They're both excellent running teams. Baltimore is better.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun one, guys. We still have a good half hour, 45 minutes here at the sports show. What a great segment, Ty. I think I'm going to find a way to.
Great job, bud.
To work
Thank you,
in
guys.
some video game stuff with the sports show,
Oh,
just
for
because you
sure.
have an audience that loves your takes on video games, and they're pretty great. So that was a fun one. I had fun thinking of that one today. I do want to before we go into all of the games this weekend and make our parlays. Let's actually pull up our logo here. And Chris, let me know when you have yours on.
Yep, you're good.
Just want to remind everybody, and a huge shout out, that this Blev Bro Sports Show is brought to you by DraftKings. Use code Blevins. New customers who bet $5 get $200 instantly in bonus bets this weekend. Right now, starting now for the rest of the weekend, check it out. Use code Blevins. There's a bunch of good college basketball games on. You got the national championship coming up here on Monday, Ohio State, Notre Dame. You've got a bunch of NFL fun playoff games this weekend. Check it out. Make sure you use code Blevins. Again, new customers bet $5. You instantly get $200 in bonus bets. Bet responsibly, ladies and gentlemen, and have fun. Woo. Speaking of the national championship game, as of right now, Ohio State is favored by 8.5 points. The over-under that game is 46.5. I want you guys to give me your score prediction for the Ohio State Notre Dame National Championship. And chat, let us know who you got.
24-21 Notre Dame.
Tyler picking the upset,
You got to go with the underdog.
picking the
dude.
good old boys.
I'm going to go 31-20 Ohio State.
Okay. Chris likes Ohio State minus 8.5. I will say I just have to preface it with this. Preseason, it pained me. I hate Ohio State more than I hate any team. More than the Packers, more than the Bears, more than I hate Ohio State so much, and particularly their football team. I really don't even hate their basketball team that much. I kind of cheer for them in the Big Ten in March Madness. I predicted before the season that Ohio State would win the Natty this year. They have by far and away the most talent. Most NFL players going to be drafted from them in the next year or two. Ryan Day, not that guy. Not a fan. Can't beat Michigan. Go blue. But I think Ohio State is a team that can, if they play the way they can play, they can win this game by 30. They really can. They have unbelievable guys on offense, wide receiver, running backs. Their defense is finally playing well. That said, it's college football, and Notre Dame feels like a team of destiny. I love Freeman. It's a really well-coached team. They got a lot of talent, some good running backs. And so it wouldn't shock me if Notre Dame comes out and Ryan Day poops the bed like he does sometimes, and Notre Dame wins this game. But I am going to stick with my preseason prediction, and I'm going to go 42 Ohio State, Notre Dame 27.
A lot of points for both those teams.
Yeah, I know. I just think it's going to get kind of sloppy. I think it's going to get crazy. I think Ohio State can win big. I will say this, though. That said, I refuse to bet on Ohio State minus 8.5. I will throw a sprinkle on Notre Dame plus 8.5, and I will cheer my ass off for Notre Dame to beat Ohio State.
Yeah. All right.
All right, there we go. Let's get into the games this weekend. Chris is pumped. He's got lots of notes. We've got some awesome games. We're going to go in order. So we got Texans, Chiefs, Commanders, Lions, Rams, Eagles, Ravens, Bills.
Oof.
And we're going to do a bonus. I didn't tell you guys this yet. I probably should have. We're going to do bonus bets this weekend. So we are going to do a same game parlay for each game.
Oh my
Love
god.
that. Love that.
Player prop. And then we are going to do a parlay with all 4 games that we're going to agree on. We'll each give a leg and we'll agree on the 4th one. So going to give some fun bets for this weekend for us to cheer for. Let's start with the Texans at the Chiefs. In my opinion, a massively disrespectful line. Chiefs are minus 8.5. The over-under is 41.5, which is crazy to me with the spread as big as it is to only be at 41.5. What are you guys thinking so far in the Chiefs-Texans game?
So my first bit of analysis applies to every single game this weekend, but I think it specifically applies to this one a little bit more with how bad Stroud has been playing of late, right? Even with their playoff win over the Chargers, you could argue that it was their defense that got them that win, not CJ Stroud and the offense. They've just been awful this year. You guys ready for this? The teams that have won the turnover battle since the expansion are 56-15 in the divisional round. Okay, these teams met a few weeks ago. In fact, guys, if you guys don't know this, the only 2 teams that are playing this weekend that haven't played during the season are the Lions and the Commanders. Every other team has seen each other at least once. The Chiefs just played the Texans, and they won the turnover battle 2-0. And I just think that happens again. I don't think the interior offensive line has an answer for Chris Jones on that offense. And so it's going to be a game where, dude, can the Texans win? Dude, anyone can win this weekend. But they're going to need 2 turnovers. They're going to need to pick off Mahomes or cause a fumble. Because, dude, the Chiefs have just been snipers. I don't like the line. I hate 8.5. So, like, give me Texans plus 8.5. But I think the Chiefs win this game. They've been winning close games all year. They don't need this game to be a blowout. So give me the Chiefs.
Ty?
Yeah, it's not a question, man. I don't think Stroud looked any better, really. Like last week, he didn't win them the game. I agree with Chris. Their defense played lights out, which is kind of what I said they needed to happen, right? My prediction was that I think the Chargers win, but if the Texans win, it'll be because their defense is playing lights out, and their defense played phenomenal. So if Stroud comes alive and somehow finds his freaking legs in his hand and his arm, and he can actually throw the ball accurately, he can get things going on offense.
Stroud finds his body.
Yeah, if he just finds his existence, if he finds his soul, because, man, I think, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to realize that he is just a former shell of his rookie year. I don't think we've seen regression like this in a very long time when it comes to a rookie quarterback, which is wild. From your rookie year. But give me Chiefs, dude. Give me Chiefs. And I agree with Chris. 8.5 points is a lot. The only way I see the Chiefs hitting 8.5 is if the Chiefs just go up by a lot early, like maybe 2 touchdowns, and then they just become one-dimensional. And the Chiefs will just crush the Texans if they have to throw the ball, and that's all they have to do, right? And then that's the only way I can see that really getting out of hand. But if the Texans can even remotely keep it close and not give up crazy, free plays to the Chiefs, I think the Texans can cover 8.5 easily.
These 2 teams met on December 21st. I forget what the spread was at that game. I think it might have been Texans plus 4. It was in Kansas City.
4.5, 5.5.
Yep, and I was on the Texans that day. I remember that. Excuse me. Chiefs ended up winning 27-19.
Yep.
So the Texans would have covered the 8.5 there.
So they covered the 8.5 and the over hit. So
that was the last serious game Mahomes played.
Correct.
Yep.
I love the over. I mean, we know the Chiefs can score, and if the Texans, if they answer even a little bit, this score is going to get run up. So I do love that. But give me the Chiefs, man, and give me the Texans plus 8.5.
Yeah, I would put any amount of money on the Chiefs winning this game. Minus 455 is not worth betting on money line, obviously. I'm not taking the Chiefs minus 8.5. Just no shot. It's just too many points. Nope. The Texans defense is playing well. Mixon should be able to run the ball a little bit. I think Nico Collins is going to be fine. He'll be healthy. He'll play. But I do think the Chiefs are going to win. Maybe I tease it. I don't really do a lot of teasing because you're only going to get to minus 150, minus 200 if you go Chiefs minus 4 or 5. But I think the Chiefs win. There's zero doubt in my mind that the Chiefs are going to win this game. That said, it'd be fun for the Texans to win. I think I'll be cheering for him. I have nothing against Andy Reid, like watching Mahomes, but I'm annoyed. I'm over him. If Texans can get the Chiefs out of the way, I'm cool with it. And then, man, give me the Texans to the Super Bowl, baby, all day long. Lions Texans rematch. Goff's not throwing 5 picks. I kind of like the over 2, Ty, 41.5.
Yeah, I do.
I think the Texans can score 20. Chiefs will probably score more.
23, 20.
I think they'll win by like 6 or more, but we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But give me the Chiefs. I think people in the chat are like, John's going to pick against the Chiefs. I've not been hating the Chiefs. I just think they're the third best team in the AFC. So give me the Chiefs. All right, guys. Commanders Lions. The Lions.
Oh man, do I have some gems
Lions
for you.
opened up right away as like a 10.5 point favorite on multiple books.
They opened up 7.5 down here.
Yeah,
and
now
they're
now
9.
on DraftKings right now they are minus 8.5. The over under is 55.5, so 14 more points than the Texans Chiefs game. Saturday Night Football. You guys Are you guys nervous or are you excited? What's going on? What's the emotion?
You go, Chris.
I'm so excited for this game. This is regardless of like what happens. Like, because I think the Lions dominate. All right, and I have a lot of things I can say that I want to say, but I want everyone to talk first, obviously. I don't know if you guys know this. I want to preface everything for those at home who haven't watched him or looked at his advanced statistics. Jaden Daniels is him. Okay? If you, this guy, I don't know if his heart rate ever gets above 70 beats per minute. He is cool as the other side of a pillow. Like, dude does not get phased. He's going to go into Ford Field, and it will not be his fault that the Commanders lose this game. He is going to be fine against our crowd. It's not going to bother him at all. He's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFC, if not the best, in my opinion. And it's going to be a dog fight. It's the opposite of the Chiefs game. It's going to be an offensive showing. And if the Commanders' best offensive stat wasn't its Achilles heel in this game, I think they have a better shot. But I think the Lions win this game handily. I think they win by a touchdown at least. And I want to back that up with some more stats later.
I think we absolutely dog walk them, dude. And this is not me. I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. Like, can we lose? Of course, right? Any given Sunday, anything could happen. Goff could somehow have a seizure and throw 3 interceptions and we lose this game. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we run all over this team. I think you're going to be looking at 13 play, 12 play, 14 play, 6-minute, 7-minute drives. Wombo combo, Jahmyr Gibbs, Montgomery. I think we run all over them, bro. I think we get early running touchdowns, and then that opens up our play action, and we're just going to just crush them over the top with some Wombo combo plays to JMO or Amon-Ra or anyone. I think this is a field day. I think we can do and will do whatever we want on offense. And, dude, the way our defense played against the Vikings, I think the Vikings have more weapons. I guess I think Jaden Daniels is better than Sam Darnold, but Terry McLaurin is not Justin Jefferson, right? And Addison is better than probably McLaurin, or at least right up there, right? And you have Hawkinson, who's an absolute demon. And we stomped them. They didn't get a single touchdown against us at home, and they needed to win that game. They were going all out, right? Who wouldn't want a week 1 bye? So I think our defense performs. CB, I like the under. Because I think that we will have long drives and we will score consistently in the run game. And I think that because of that, our defense will be healthy and rested. And Alex Anzalone, man, just all the difference in the world when he came back. And he's got 2 weeks of rest under his belt. I think we're prepared. I think we're rested. And unless we shit the bed in every way on offense and on defense, I think we win by like 14, 17.
Yeah, I like the over actually, Ty, because I think the Lions are going to score 40, I think they could give up 20. I think this is a game. I don't think the Lions punt. We've punted 45 times this year, least in the league. I think we're going to be able to run the ball like crazy. Jared Goff's going to play well. And here's the thing: I love Jane Daniels, Chris. I'm with you. I think he's playing really well, but he is not going to be able to do what he did in Tampa. He's not going to be able to change the play at the line of scrimmage every single time. He's not going to be able to run the hurry up offense with his mouth, which he was doing in Tampa. The crowd is going to be crazy, and I think he'll be fine. I'm not saying he's going to throw 3 picks and fold, but I don't think that he's going to be able to do what he did. And the Lions are going to make him beat you. The Lions are going to make him beat you. They're not going to, like, all these little option runs that he ran and fake and play action runs, fake handoffs. We are going to stop him. The only way the Commanders win this game is if they can run the ball without Jane Daniels for over 100 plus yards with Robinson. And I just don't think they're going to be able to do that. We are going to make Jaden Daniels beat us, and a rookie in that environment, I just don't see it happening. The safeties are going to have to play really smart. They, like any broken play, because there's going to be some where he scrambles. You cannot let McLaurin get behind the safeties, and I think they're going to be ready for it. 2 of the best safeties in the league. I'm going like Lions 40, 42, something like that. Commanders like 20, 24. We'll get a couple of turnovers on defense, whether that's fumbles or not. I mean, dude, this Lions team is built for this, man. They've been waiting the entire season for this, preparing for it. They had the leaders in the locker room. And the honeymoon's over for Washington after a great season by them. But Lions should go in there and they should win handily.
Can I give you guys a game script?
Let's hear it.
Dude.
All right. So I think that here's what you guys got to understand. Like, if you guys don't know play calling tendencies and like just like what each team likes to do. So Washington is the 7th worst defense against the run.
Yeah.
Right. I think Tyler came in here knowing that. They struggle stopping the run. The Lions are dominant in the run game. In fact, 4 of the teams left in the playoffs are dominant in the run game. The Baltimore Ravens, the Detroit Lions, the Washington Commanders, and the Philadelphia Eagles. And you just got to be able to run the ball, and we will be able to. Okay. The problem is both of these defenses struggle against no huddle, but really only one of these offenses runs no huddle. Like you were talking about, John. Washington is 9th overall in no huddle offense. They do really well in the no huddle. The issue is, can you guys already imagine with how good our run offense is, what happens if you go no huddle against us? Their defense is going to be on the field all game.
Yep.
So even if it's 21-21 at halftime, I guarantee you time of possession favors the Lions. Okay.
Which, by the way, Chris, is the opposite of what just happened in the Tampa Bay Washington game. Washington did a great job of keeping Baker Mayfield and that offense off the field because of the way they were able to run the ball, especially with Jane Daniels. And you're saying that that's not going to happen as much.
Right. And Detroit can run the ball. And by the time, I think this game opens up for the Lions in the second half. So if you guys see like a close 17-14, 14-14, that kind of first half, I think the Lions blow it open in the second half when that Washington defense gets tired from being on the field. And I think Detroit wins this game.
Yep. It's listen, of course, any given Sunday, anything could happen. Well, Lions just need to come out and play their game. If they come out and play their game, and I have no reason to think they won't with the coaching staff that they have and the leaders in that locker room, they should win. So let's see it, dude. I love it. I love it. You're looking at a Lions potential NFC championship game back-to-back years, boys. I will say this. I don't like the feeling. I'm my whole life, the Lions have been awful and we've been underdogs, and I'm good at being a fan of an underdog team. I'm good at getting my hopes up and being let down. I'm good at cheering and hoping you have some hope. I don't know how Chiefs fans, Steelers fans back in the day, you name it, Ravens fans these days, Patriots when they were winning. How do you sit back and be an 8.5-point favorite in divisional round? I don't know what to do with my hands, dude. I'm nervous. Not nervous because of the Commanders. I'm nervous because it's a game that the whole world's picking the Lions, and it's like, go do it, man. Go take care of business. And I'm just not used to it. I don't like it.
Yeah,
I completely agree, bro. I have never been I was sick to my stomach when we were getting dog walked by the Texans because Goff threw 3 interceptions in the first half. That was a terrible feeling. That was one of the worst feelings in the world. National television, right? Prime time. It felt so disgusting. And now we're in the same position, 9-point favorites. It's the exact same thing. So if we do start to get rocked, it's going to be tough. It's going to be, it's going to be.
Yeah, my boy Toxic, by the way, our good friend Toxic Joel Ty, he's going to the game this weekend with Andre and Blake. Listen, Toxic, you put up or shut up, dude. Tweet the slip. Tweet the slip. I want to see 10 units on the Commanders' money line. Tweet the slip right now or shut your mouth, you coward. Ain't no way you're betting that. All right. Let's go to Rams Eagles Sunday at 2 p.m. The Eagles are -6. Over under is 43.5.
The most disrespectful line of the weekend.
I'm with you,
interesting, though.
dude.
No, but
No,
you're not
no,
ready for my
Chris-
stats, bro.
Chris thinks the Eagles are going to destroy the Rams.
Eagles are about to bum rush the Los Angeles Rams. Dude, so the last time these two teams met a few weeks ago, the Eagles had more rushing yards than the Rams had total yards. Like, this is the worst matchup for the Rams. The way they got after Darnold last week, they're not going to be able to do this. This offensive line is going to treat the Rams defensive line like children. They're going to throw them around versus maybe the only one that can get leverage. I think Saquon's going to have another 150-yard game. I think he was at like 180 the last time these two teams played. And the Eagles, again, Jalen Hurts isn't going to need to do anything. Their defense stymied Stafford. They played tight man on the receivers. He couldn't get anything done. And it was like a 37-20 game, but it never felt close for the Rams. And I think it happens again. I think the Eagles just dog walk them, dude.
Wow.
This is a really, really bad matchup for the Rams.
Huge.
So hear me out. The Eagles, the Packers on the first play of the game fumble the ball. Now that you could argue that all you want. Obviously, it looked like he recovered it.
It looked like he recovered it.
It looked like he recovered it. Yeah, it was whatever. The Eagles got the ball, right? Eagles got the ball. They go down and score, go up 7-0 early. The Packers looked the worst I've seen them play. I mean, they looked bad against the Vikings too a couple weeks ago, but like that Packers team was awful. No Watson. Jacobs couldn't get the run game going until a little bit in the second half. Awful play calling. Jordan Love looked lost. Awful game. Eagles only win by 12. 12.
Yeah.
The Rams defense will play better than the Packers defense played. They do have some dogs. They have some young guys that are going to play well and they're going to be aggressive. Can Hurts beat them?
Different offensive line, though.
I hear you, Chris, 100%. But now we're going to talk about the Rams offense. They're putting way more than 10 up. I promise you that. They can score 20 against this Eagles defense. And so if if the Rams defense can play a little bit like the Packers did, and the Rams can go ahead and put up 20 plus, I love the Rams +6. Love the Rams +6. Don't know if I'm touching their money line, but give me Matthew Stafford and McVay over Hurts and Sirianni all day long. All day long.
Yeah, it doesn't always translate when you just have so much more talent.
I hear you. I just think if Kyren Williams doesn't fumble the ball, and if Stafford takes care of the ball, it's going to be. I think it's going to be a close game, dude. I'm looking like
I don't even think Stafford
21.
was the problem. I think Kyren had a few fumbles.
No, I'm saying Stafford played great this past weekend. I'm just saying in this game.
I'm talking about the last time
they played.
When was that?
And guys, I'm not just going
like
going
weeks
off
ago,
the
right?
last time they played. If you guys look at these teams and you look at the rush defense of the Rams and the rush offense of Philly, it's just a really, really bad matchup. It's a really bad matchup for the Rams. I don't know what to say. Dude, of course, Stafford could go lights out, playing with one arm and like win this game with Puka Nacua having 210 yards, Cooper Kupp having 70, Higbee's out. But Higbee wasn't really a factor last time. Like, I just don't see it, dude. I think if these teams play 10 times, the Rams win once.
Yeah, I don't think I haven't made my picks yet. I don't think I'm picking the Rams to win the game, but I really do like the Rams +6. Stafford in the playoffs built different, but Kyren Williams worries me, and I think Saquon rushed for like over 200 yards last time they played, so he should have his way. But again, the Rams were 5-6 when they met. Eagles were 9-2. This is a very different Rams team. So I'm not just looking at like the last time they played. I can't wait to watch this game, fellas. And if the Lions win Saturday night, my feet are up, and I'm just going to be having a blast watching Rams Eagles here at 2:00. And then we go Ravens Bills. Before we get into Ravens Bills, actually, game of the week, baby, 1.5 point spread. Let's put the banners up, and Chris.
Huge shout out to our friends over at DraftKings for sponsoring the Blev Bros Sports Show. And did you know that they have a brand new offer? New customers, when you guys wager $5, you can get $200 in bonus bets, and your bet does not even need to hit. Use code Blevins. That's right, code Blevins. When you guys are logging in, give us that love. We got a lot of love for the guys over at DraftKings, and there is so many cool things going on right now. Obviously, the favorite of the sports show is going to be football. We got the Natty coming up. We got MVP, Coach of the Year, just a bunch of fun stuff that you guys can put some little slips on. All right. Gamble responsibly. Have fun out there. Thank you, DraftKings.
Boom. Let's go. All right. Game of the week, dude. Craziest, closest spread. Ravens at Bills. Ravens are favored by 1.5. Over under 51.5. Sunday Night Football. An early game, actually, fellas. 5:30 p.m. Central Time. I kind of love that. Kids can get to bed on time.
This is a game that you can ignore what happened the first time these two teams met in week 4.
Yeah. I think 100%. You got the Ravens, who kind of seem unstoppable right now, going at Buffalo and weather Buffalo likes to play in. Josh Allen and the Bills rolling as well. What are you guys thinking?
What do you think, dude?
I mean, I'm not touching the money line. I'll tell you that right now.
Why? It's so juicy.
I look at it, bro. I see coin flip. This entire game coin flip. You look at a game like this, bro, right? I think the dog. You look at it like this is when I see close spreads like this. My little bing bong gets just nice and flooded with player prop bets, right? Because you know that the dogs are going to win this game, right? Right? Like I love player prop bets for these games. So you know that whoever's going to win this game is going to get, like, the people who are going to get the ball are their stars, right? Mark Andrews is going to make plays on offense. I think Lamar Jackson and like right now I love Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen over on the rushing, right? Because like one of those guys, like I think both those guys are going to hit. Like they're gonna. This is one of those things where the ball's going to be in their hands, right? And they're going to run, and they're going to, no matter what, they're going to do anything to win this game. And I love that, right? Like I'm all over it, bro. And I don't know who's going to win. My heart says Bills, dude. Give me Buffalo, bro. Josh Allen stomping out the Ravens again. Just the Ravens falling short, dude. So sad. So sad when that happens.
Oof.
Give me the Bills, bro. Give me the Bills. I don't care about matchup. I don't care about matchups. I don't care what happened, bro.
Chris?
I love it. Make Lamar beat you
Yeah,
with his arm, bro. They don't have
the Buffalo defense was limping the last time these two teams played, especially like up the middle. Milano was out. So the Bills are stronger on defense than when these teams first met. Okay. And that is going to help the Bills in their rush defense. I'm not going to say it's going to help against the Ravens, but it's going to help. Okay. So here's some fun stats I got for you guys for you to mull over. Okay. And again, some of them matter, some of them don't, but they're just fun. Over. Buffalo's 9-0 at home this year. Okay. Does that matter when you're playing the Ravens in the playoffs? Maybe not, but it's a fun stat. Buffalo's 9-0 at home. Okay. Detroit, Baltimore, and Buffalo have the highest EPA offenses in the NFL this year, and it is insane. These three offenses, Detroit, Baltimore, and Buffalo, in that order. Detroit, Baltimore, Buffalo. Do you know who just skyrockets ahead of them when you account for strength of schedule?
Buffalo.
The Ravens.
The Ravens.
The Ravens are 8-3 against current playoff teams. The Bills are 3-3 against playoff teams this year, right? Like what Baltimore has done against excellent opponents is just, it's going to be studied. And you can't stop Josh Allen, and you can't stop Lamar, and they definitely aren't going to stop Derrick Henry. I think that this is just going to be players making plays, and I think the Ravens win a really close one. But I will say this. Here's my last stat, and it's fun. Okay? He almost didn't even chart. When pressured, this quarterback has only thrown the ball away 10 times all season. Thrown the ball away. Think about how often quarterbacks, think about what Stafford did.
Jared Goff throws the ball away sometimes 10 times in a game.
Lamar Jackson has thrown the ball away 10 times this season. He has found ways to get the ball down the field, even if it takes, and so is Allen, but Allen's thrown it away 24 times. And like it's just a fun stat to kind of say how crazy Lamar is. Give me the Ravens in a close one.
Give me a score, Chris.
Dude, I'm talking like 27-24. Ravens are up by 3. No, because it's has the ball. So give me 27-24. Ravens score 30-27. Ravens.
I'm going to say it.
Say it, JB. Say it with the chest.
Give me the Bills.
Oh.
Give me the Bills at home.
Buffalo.
And let me say it, dude. It's because Zay Flowers is out. Like Lamar is, in my opinion, he's the best QB in the league right now, and he's playing out of his mind. You're going in a game in Buffalo without your number one receiver. They're going to. I mean, listen, and Lamar can, like when you said, like, make Lamar beat you with his arm. Okay. I mean, he has a great arm. He's the best arm in the league this year.
Sure.
But with no Flowers, they've got some good corners and safeties in Buffalo. I think that Josh Allen is going to put more points up than Lamar's going to be able to put points up, dude. Bottom line. I think Derrick Henry's going to get his touchdown. I love your take, Ty, on both QBs running the ball, and I like those overs. I have to look. Actually, I can't say I like the over because I haven't looked and see what they are.
Like
but
50, it's like Lamar's like 52, Josh is like 45.
Okay, I think I like both of those. But dude,
Lamar hit that in the first quarter.
if Zay Flowers is in, I'm picking the Ravens. I'm dead serious. If he's in, I'm taking him. And I don't even think that Zay is like that make or break of a player. But when you don't have to worry about him, and Bateman is their next best guy. Cover the tight ends. They've got linebackers that can cover. You just have to stop the run. You have to stop Henry. You have to stop Henry.
Nelson.
Lamar.
Hey,
You have
Eagles.
to stop everyone.
Eagles fans know you got to stop Nelson Aguilar.
Dude. I mean, give me the Bills 35. Ravens 30. 35-30. Go Bills. And I am picking a little bit with my heart there because I do not want to see Lamar Jackson in the Super Bowl. No disrespect. The Ravens are awesome, super fun to watch. But I like the Bills to win this game, dude.
And I cannot lie. Yeah, give me the Bills, bro. Go Bills.
Dude, I love it. I'm the only one taking the Ravens. Who had the best playoff record last week?
Dude, you know what,
First
though?
off,
I will say...
I was trolling last week, okay?
I also changed my mind. Like, we had to make those picks pretty early. I put so much coin on the Commanders to win that game in Moneyline, and they did. I hammered Texans +3. That hit. So, like, I bet really well last weekend, but didn't pick well in my picks 5 days before that. So, we'll say what you want. Call me, whatever. I changed my mind, made money. All right. We are going to make some parlays here to close out the show. We're going to go same game for each game. We're each going to pick a leg. And then we're going to go, we'll make a parlay as well, fixing it all. Toxic, you're crazy, bro. Show me the slip. Show me the slip, dude, for the Commanders game. Let's start with Texans Chiefs, guys. We each get a play here. Player prop.
One sec. I have my pick, but I'm just checking one thing.
Dude.
Give me Travis Kelce receptions.
Dang it. That's what I wanted. 5.5 is a lock in the playoffs.
Give me Travis Kelce receptions, bro.
All right, Ty's got Travis Kelce receptions in that game is over 5.5. I like it. Chris?
Oh, man. Dude, I love this one hit. It's too risky, though. I like Marquise a lot.
I like John Mechie.
Yeah, but he
got 4 receptions last week against the Chargers, 5 against the Ravens on December 25th. and this guy gets targeted, bro. Like lately, he is just being targeted, and his line is 3.5. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, I hate it. I already looked at the rushing ones. I freaking hate the rushing props.
I didn't never.
I've
No,
got,
wait, no, I don't.
I've got
Oh my
one I
God.
like.
No, I don't. Give me Oh, you can't do under?
What is it, Chris? Just say it.
Give me Kareem Hunt under 8.5 rushes. Oh, nope, it won't let me parlay that. Dang it! I love that play.
Is Chris,
All right, give me.
is Chris getting cute here?
I like
No.
Pacheco's over. I think they kind of use him a lot.
No, I'm not getting
Like,
cute at all, dude.
I think they
I
use
freaking hate
Pacheco.
for running in this game.
I think they use Chris. I think they use Pacheco a lot this game, man. Like, establish the run. Pacheco's their guy. He's had two weeks of recovery, right? I think they're really gonna get him involved.
All right, give John. You got one?
Yeah, dude. Give me Mahomes over rushing yards. Over 23.5.
I love that.
It's
too.
playoff Mahomes, dude. You know he's scrambling, and you know he's going to be running. I think he might get 30, 40, 50. So give me over 23.5 Mahomes rushing yards.
All right, Tyler, you have my favorite play. Give me, you know what? Yeah, give me Hollywood to get 4 catches. That hit last time.
Receiving props.
Hollywood Brown over 3.5.
Hollywood Brown over 3.5.
Plus 400.
All right, dude. So the first game, we've got Kelsey over 5.5 receptions. Mahomes over 23.5 rushing yards. Marquise Brown over 3.5 receptions. That's plus 439.
Ooh.
Fellas.
Ooh,
I'm throwing a little bit of juice is good. All right. Moving on to the Commanders Lions, baby.
Yeah.
I mean, Zach Ertz gets in the end zone here, right, guys?
Yeah, you're trolling. That's a
Give
plus
me-
270 anytime.
Give me Jahmyr Gibbs rushing and receiving yards over 113.5.
All right.
Hold on. How do I
Something
rushing plus
Something to cheer
receiving
for.
over
for sure.
over 110.5, you said?
Yes.
All right. Over 110.5 per all-purpose yards. I like it.
How many end rounds do you guys think JMO gets this game?
I don't
Bro,
know. Are
I
you looking
like-
at
I like-
JMO's rushing yards?
I like JMO, and I like Jared Goff's rushing yards. I can see a QB sneak per yard. I can see Jared scrambling. I mean, Jared hit 1 yard more than?
I think this is going to be a big Laporta game because Washington really struggles against the tight end, but 4.5 is way too many catches. That sucks. Give me. I actually really like Laporta in this game at home, guys. If you can find a good line for him.
I mean, 4.5. I like 4.5 catches.
All right, I like. Dude, I love. I mean, Terry easily gets 68. Give me Terry over 68.5.
All right.
What do you have last week? Like 100 something?
Scary Terry, dude.
Scary Terry over 68.5.
Got it.
All right, dude. Give me Knuckles. Give me Knuckles anytime, Tutty, for Monty. Monty's getting in the end zone, baby. It's gonna make the crowd go crazy. That play gets to plus 435, fellas.
Love it.
That's Jahmyr Gibbs over 110.5 rushing plus receiving yards. McLaurin over 68.5 receiving yards, and Monty anytime Tutty. All right. A little bit of juice is good.
Eagles -6.
No,
All right,
we'll do
I mean-
that later. We'll do that later. Let's go same game parlay.
I'm messing with you, dude.
Same game parlay. Rams Eagles.
Give me Matthew Stafford over 1 interception.
What? Okay.
Are you serious?
he's been pretty clean lately.
I mean, all right.
You can't do that, bro. You can't make me cheer for a Stafford pick.
All right, you're right. I'm sorry. I don't know why. I don't know what am I thinking?
I don't think it's a bad bet. I mean, the Eagles secondary is lit. And if they go down, if the script goes the way Chris thinks it's going to go, Stafford's going to have to be throwing the ball like crazy.
Higbee's not playing either.
Dude, Saquon had like 200 something yards the last time these teams played. He's got to get 112, right? What?
I like give me Kyron Williams over 2.5 receptions.
Okay.
Wait. Ty says wait.
Waiting.
Give me Kyron Williams over 12.5 receiving yards.
I like that. Dude, Goddard kind of popped off last game too.
He got it in one play last week.
Do you have any idea how tempted I am to just say under Jalen Hurts 204 passing yards?
He can get that in 2 throws to AJ Brown. And you know what I mean? Like he can get 150 yards. I'm not joking. He can get 150 yards and 2 catches to AJ Brown.
Give me
And,
Puka over 88.5 yards. I just think that they're going to have to throw.
Ooh, pass attempts.
Puka over 88.5, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Stafford pass attempts or pass completions is a lock.
I don't know if I can parlay those.
Bro, Jalen Hurts under pass completions. Under 17.5 pass completions.
I'm taking Matthew Stafford's over 220 passing yards. Stafford, he's going to have to throw the ball.
Guys, we're on all Rams, right? This is all Rams parlay. This is Kyron Williams over, Puka Nacua receiving, and Matthew Stafford passing.
Let's go, baby.
I love
that gets you to plus
Hey,
327.
for those at home, I do like Saquon to go over too.
That's plus 327 there. I like it. All right, let's go to the final game here. Ravens-Bills. Ravens-Bills, same game ballet. I'm using a boost on this one.
Yeah, I'll put my money where my mouth is, bro. Give me Lamar Jackson's over on his rushing.
Rushing Lamar Jackson.
I love Ty.
Over
Ty's
53.5.
Yeah.
Ty's like, I'll put your money where my mouth is.
Oh yeah, dude.
Okay, what do you got, bud? What was it? Sorry.
He's got
Just
Lamar
Lamar
Jackson's
Jackson
over
over
rushing.
Okay, done. Give me. I think this is a game where like. Dude, they don't even have. This is so dumb. This is why this is dumb.
I've got mine.
Dude, one of the biggest advantages Buffalo will have is in heavy personnel, throwing to their running backs in this game, and they only have James Cook's line. They don't have what's his name.
Give me a Josh Allen anytime tutty. He's getting in the end zone at home in this game. Win or lose, dude. He's getting a tutty.
I love that.
So I guess I should take Derrick Henry to get 2 then, huh?
Yeah. That's plus 165.
Plus 260 for me. For him
Dude,
to
I
get
feel like
2.
Justice Hill over 8.5 is stealing.
Over 8.5 rushing yards?
Yeah. He's in on almost every third down and
Justice Hill over 8.5, Chris?
yeah, let's do it.
All right. That gets you. This is a juicy one. Plus 607, baby.
Yeah, 12 yards last week. 30 yards against the Steelers.
Imagine we go 4 for 4, boys.
Dude, that would be pretty electric. Kyle.
That'd be pretty electric. Let's go 4 for 4, huh?
Let's do it.
I like it. All right. Next, we are going to do. We're picking every game, and we have to agree. It means it has to be a spread or an over/under. So, for instance, I like the Rams plus 6. Chris loves the Eagles minus 6. That's not going to get us anywhere, so we're going to have to agree on the over/under for that game.
Okay.
So this is all 4 games.
Ugh.
Either the spread or the over/under. starting Texans Chiefs. I like
Texans 8.5.
I like the Texans 8.5. Chris, you like that, or are we going over under?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it.
All right, we're going Texans plus 8.5. It's a lot of points. We all picked the Chiefs to win. We just think it'll be a closer game. Commanders Lions.
Over.
Everyone I'm seeing is like 30-21, 30-27, 35. I think it goes over.
All right, we go over on the Lions Commanders game.
Yeah.
Over
They're two of the
55
best
and a half.
offenses in the league.
Rams Eagles. We can't do the spread. Over or under 44.5. I probably lean over.
Oh, I lean under.
I lean under too, just because the Eagles only put up 22 points. But I mean, dude, this could be so ugly though. I almost think
I
the
just
opposite. Chris.
love the -6 so much more.
I honestly, I feel more comfortable with the Eagles -6 too, JB.
But the Rams are going to win the game. So 6.5 is
John.
free.
John, I don't think so. I think you're
Eagles
wrong on the Rams
minus
pick,
6.5 just makes me
All right, John, how about this?
not
John,
be
how
able
about this?
to cheer
Let's
for
get
the.
emotional. John, let's get emotional. Okay? Do you want to get emotional, John?
Oh, I don't know what you mean,
Did
Chris.
did it feel a little bit? Did it feel a little bit like the Rams winning last week was kind of their Super Bowl? Because that's how it felt for me. I think they're done, John, and I think you need to face the music.
I'm going Eagles -6, Sean. You can put the Rams +6. If you...
All right.
Yeah.
Eagles minus. I'll do it. We're doing it together. Now, how are we going to go here? Because I want, like, Ty and I both are on the Bills +1.5 or money line. Chris is on the Ravens. So we got to pick the over under 51.5.
Let's do over. Derrick Henry, they ain't stopping Derrick Henry. You ain't stopping Lamar.
See, here's the thing, because people are saying it's cold, but these are two really good run teams. The Ravens have a good run defense, though, so Buffalo's going to have to pass more than Baltimore. I don't know if I like the over.
I think I like the under.
I'm indifferent. I'll go under.
I think I like the under 51.5.
Yeah, let's mess around with the under. This is plus 1,000, dude. This is so stupid. I love it.
Dude, mine's plus 1,236.
Yeah.
If this hits, guys, I'll give you all big kisses.
All right, dude. I'm throwing 25 to win 309, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy.
All right.
I do like the under in that game, though.
That gets us, dude. That gets us all our parlays. Ty, go ahead. We'll put the logo up here.
Yeah, hang on. Hang on. My Wi-Fi is struggling. I need this.
You guys know that Wi-Fi doesn't stand for anything?
Wow, crazy. All right, we're in. You know what else is Chris? Ladies and gentlemen, this Blevins Bros Sports Show is brought to you by our one and only sponsor, DraftKings. We have a brand new offer for you guys. You guys can use code Blevins when you download the app. Place a $5 bet. You can get up to $200. You will get to $200 in bonus bets. Don't even have to win the bet. We got great games coming up, right? We got college football coming up. We got a UFC coming up this Saturday, all right? And we also have, obviously, the NFL playoffs. We also have the Australian Open. There's a lot of things you guys can be betting on right now. Please bet responsibly. Please bet smart. Please set a limit. And yeah, just have fun, guys. All right, the crown is yours. Shout out to DraftKings for sponsoring the Blevins Bros Sports Show. Again, that is code Blevins. Bet $5 to get $200 in bonus bets instantly. All right, let's have some fun.
Rock and roll.
Love it.
All right, guys.
10:37.
Yeah. Hey, great show. Great sports show. Flew by
That was
tonight,
jacked.
guys. Tons of fun.
That was fun.
A lot of fun clips that we'll be sharing here over the next few weeks. Make sure you guys follow us, Blood Bro Sports Show on Instagram and Twitter. Dude, chat was also mostly awesome tonight, dude. You know, a lot of fun.
They were really cool.
Tough to hate
Thanks,
on
chat.
these teams, dude. Tough to hate. Final 8 in the NFL. Best teams left. Dude, I can't wait. Dude, I can't, like, listen, is Toxic ever going to show up to Twitch again if the Bills and the Lions both win this weekend? Is he just going to be done, Ty? We'll never see him.
Yeah, we'll probably never see him again, dude.
Probably
That's
never see
fine,
him
though.
again, dude. It was fun,
That's
Toxic.
fine.
We love you, dude. Blake, good luck. You guys have fun at the game. Go Lions. Hope you guys, this team wins unless you're Commander fans. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. I'm turning my phone off during the game, Andre. Love you guys.
All right, love you guys.
Take care of each other, everyone.
Rock and roll.